Yo, what's going on, guys? Happy Monday. Hopefully you guys are doing well. And just switched to windy weather boost. Very nice for our bird hunt today. But let me take 2 seconds to get my buddy on the map while the stream loads in here. Think I gotta pop and let I do. Nice. Let's go. All right, should be loading in 2 seconds. I don't know why it's always late, but there we go. I can see you guys. What's up, Garlic? I see Sarah, Pat, Certified. What's going on, guys? And yes, I don't know if it got cut off or not, but it did just switch over to windy weather boost, which is amazing. We're loving that because we're going to be looking for birds again. Another day, another bird hunt, and a Pikachu off there, okay. But there also was a Nidoran raid here. It's going to end soon, so I was like, let's go do that ever so quickly. Why not? What's up, East? Elise, I see Alex in here, Elite. Captain Rob, dude, what's up, man? Welcome in. Hopefully you guys are doing well. It was supposed to rain like all day here, and it's like super sunny. It's kind of windy, actually, but yeah, super sunny, so we'll take that, man. What's up, Pat says, this BT stream, I'm in the wrong place. Get out of here, Pat. None of that today. Ace says, hello, BT. What's up, Leo? Invite to Nidoran streamer. Okay, I got you, Critten. Also, I was scrolling up. I saw that you got 5 remotes left. That is unlike you. Hopefully you're feeling okay. Anime guy says, hi, Rhino. What's up? Thought this was a TED Talk. Pat, it kind of is. We'll get into that a little bit later on, but it kind of is. Ducky says, hey, I'm back. What's up, Ducky? Okay, here we go. Can we start off with maybe finally getting this guy for once in my entire life? We have done way more Nidoran raids than I care to admit, and they never want to shine, but maybe this is the one. We'll see. I didn't plan on starting with this one. I just saw this was here, so I was like, I'll walk over there and start there. And the blue Nidoran is what we're looking for. I do want the male a little bit more than the female. We'll see what happens. What's up, Cam? Hopefully you're doing okay, man. I saw your comment on the one video. Michael says hello. What's up, dude? All right, smash the Nidoran. Here we go. Drop a like in the stream for some shiny luck. Like I said, for anyone that's new, I've rated this thing like a gazillion times. I really want the shiny Shadow Nidoran, so if we can get one here, that would be great. 438, which I think is bad. Kay did post the Shadow CPs in there, and I still am getting the female and the male mixed up. I don't know why, but it's how my brain works. Here we go. Got the final strike with the hammer, but do we get the blue? Come on. That is a no. Okay, fair enough. In case has got the Hundo CP, yeah, you already know how I'm gonna forget things immediately. Level up to 45. I saw that, Kristen. Level 45. Finally passed the rocket stage, right? I think that's what that one is. But okay, we caught this guy. Let's see how good and or bad he is. I think he's bad though. Yeah, he's pretty bad. That's fine though. We're gonna pop the Daily Incense, and I should have some eggies hatching soon. Okay, there's the window I was talking about. Holy. Alright, let's pop the Daily Incense. Let's go for a walk. And hopefully find some Cresselias today too. 466, 583, okay. You'd think I would memorize those numbers, how many shadow raids I do all the time, but also Panpour, we're not starting off this way, sir. We're not going to be impossible to catch. We don't do that today. What will the first spawn be? We did not find a bird at all yesterday, which is crazy. One of the only daily incenses of recent memory where we do a big long daily and don't get any birds, so it can only go up from here. That's one way of looking at it. Okay, let's do 36. I feel like that's a random amount. That'll work. All right, here we go. Never sent an invite to Shadow Raid. Sorry, Flamingos crossing the road. I just saw that. Man, I wish we could. That would be awesome if we could, especially for the 5 stars. Probably we'll be able to for the next Shadow Raid day, I think, but the regular ones, of course, are always a no. Wild Rookity spawns. Yeah, last night we had a house spawn that was a Rookity, which I didn't think was available right now. It's kind of cool. John Cena now holds 17 titles. Really? It's crazy he's still doing that. He was like a big thing like 15 years ago plus, and he's still a big thing now, especially being in movies. Also, you might notice we're doing our loop backwards today. I don't know if it's going to switch things up or help us or not, but 2 crispy 12k eggs. I just didn't put a star piece down. Hopefully shiny Sandal. Let's see what we get here. Number 1 is... Okay, so landed his cousin. Number 2... A Poniard. Okay, man, these eggs. Come on, be a female. It is not. And wow, okay. Dude, 12k eggs always seem so promising, and they're always so bad. It is what it is, though. I'm not too upset about it. Kind of upset about it. We'll move on from there. Yes, I got another shiny Pikachu. The Captain Hat one. Nice. Sprigatito as well. Still looking for the shiny Shuckle. We got another, 2 days of this event today and tomorrow, I think. I believe, unless I am mistaken. Also, 2 more Pikachu checks. Number 1. It's going to be a 385. Number 2. Okay, 381. No luck out of the quest so far. Both of mine have come from the wild. And speaking of the wild, there is one off the Daily Incense. That's going to be a no as well. Okay. Don't really need more of these. I wouldn't mind having some extra ones for trade bait in the future and stuff, though, because this one was kind of tough to get last year. Not as tough this year, but there we go. Pop the star piece down. We're a little bit late because obviously the eggs popped, which is annoying. And we're almost at bounce back level with our boy here. That's exciting. Gary's growing up in front of our eyes. Sarah got the shiny Captain Hat Pikachu, the female. Nice. Lee says I got a 98 IV Shroodle. Your first one? For your Dex entry, Shroodle 98's crazy. I still don't know if Shroodle and his evolution have, like, any play or not. They're kind of wacky looking Pokemon, but they're pretty cool. Yo, what up, Ace? Kanye West is in here. I'm sure that's the real one, too. What's up? He is here, exactly. Okay, I kind of want to take down the cliff, but since we're doing the Daily Incense, maybe we'll wait a sec. Maybe we'll wait until after. I'm still looking for Shiny Shadow Cubone, but we have been burning through the Dialga candies lately, so maybe I should focus up on the Daily. I'm going to look for some Cresselias, too. Since we are still in this event right now, though, that kind of prioritizes the 1- and 3-star eggs, haven't been having these many raid hours pop anymore, which is a little bit annoying. But I think there might be... There's one up there with 8 minutes. That works. I won't actually make it there, but I'll remote that one so we can run that. If anyone wants Cresselia, I'll be there in like 2-3 minutes-ish. Hopefully we find a bird in between. What's up, Sean? Good to see you, man. Film says, how was your Easter? Pretty good, man. Just took it easy. I mean, had kind of a chill night, but it was good. It was fun. Also, the weather's getting half decent here, man. Seeing some sunshine again today is just a complete game changer. Easton says, love this channel. Thank you so much, dude. Glad that you're having a good time. Thanks for being here. Okay, the Duskull. I'm going to check a few more spawns. We'll remote that Cresselia on the corner up here. So we got 8 minutes. And you can see I turned down G-Bird Avenue 2 streets up from here. So when we go to turn, I'll do that. So I'm not like on this busy road. Sneasel. That's not the pink one. This guy has been loving us lately, but that one's not going to be a shiny. Also, Drift Blim. It's cool when this guy could be shiny in the 3-star raids for, I think it was the Halloween event. But of course can no longer be shiny in the wild. Yo, what's up, Boogs? Easton says I watch you in my free time. Make me laugh. Hey, thank you so much, dude. I appreciate that. Honestly, I just try to do my best every day, and I really appreciate the kind words, man. Makes my day reading some good stuff on the internet for a change. Sprigatito, you lost our business. I don't know why. It seems like all the starter Pokemon, on top of being really tough to catch, are also jumping around like a fool all the time. 7 different species we'll keep. Win a 5-star raid we're about to do, so we'll keep that one for now. Team Go Rocket members, I mean, it's some nice dust, but I'm not going to do that. We'll probably get 2 more spawns and then pop in Cresselia. So much good news in the chat today. Yeah, absolutely. Also, Launch says, it's got told I was a successful candidate for an international promotion. Can't tell anyone until they announce it. I had to tell someone. That's awesome, man. Like Garlic said, a lot of good news in the chat. Love to see that. First Articuno is a shiny for purple. That's nuts. Kristen said the vibes are vibing. I think the nice weather is hitting. Everyone hopefully had a good holiday weekend, which helps as well. Also, game. What is going on with my game? I don't know if you guys saw that. That was like a weird lag spike there. Hopefully it's fine. Mankey the Monkey is a no. Let's get one more spawn and we'll pop into Cresselia. Hopefully it's going to be a bird on the corner. He did the G-Max Snorlax. Got 2 shinies. Nice. Dude, that's awesome. I did a bunch of battles for that. Did not get any shinies. I think we did 17 total. No shinies, no hundos. But it was fun to do. And speaking of fun, let's pop into this Cresselia right here. Sir, excuse me. Okay, what is happening? Let's go to this, I guess. There we go. That'll work a little bit better. If you want to pop in, let me know. You can snipe off the friends list too. Whatever works better for you works for me. Hyper says, how's it going? Pretty good, man. Garlic says, I was really upset before this stream. Thanks for sharing your good news. Yeah, hopefully your day gets going better, Garlic. All right, here we go. I don't know who wants these and who doesn't. I'm just going to send some random invites out to anyone who's online. Shiny 98 Cresselia for Sean. Dude, it just came out. That's crazy. Also, it's hammer time again. Everyone's in here with the hammers. Sarah says, show some love to BT. Like, subscribe. Definitely do that. Drop both of them. They are free. They help out quite a bit. All right. Everyone finding their way on in here, which is good to see. Did not get the hammer. Pat, you got to get the hammer, man. It's a game changer. Look at everyone in here with the hammers. It's just ridiculous. It's so good, though. How could you not? Like, usually I don't jump on the trend of, like, having the same little animation that everyone else does, but this one's so good, man. How could you not? Looks like we're building a railroad. It really does. The Hammer Army, yeah. It's such a good one. Makes me think of Fortnite. All right, I'll leave this until like 40 seconds because I think there's one more spot. Looks like there's one more remotable spot. Heisty says, you're crazy. How long have you been playing for? Since August of 2023. So not super long. Coming up on my 2-year in August. I'm pretty excited about that. It was really cool to hit the 10,000 kilometers goal yesterday too. I know it's like a small milestone, but still walking 10,000 kilometers in less than 2 years is pretty nice. Yo, what's up, Random? Day's been pretty good, man. Just getting started here, looking for some birds, and gonna beat up Cresselia on the way. But I'm excited to go down G-Bird Avenue. I'm standing on the corner of G-Bird Avenue right now. We gotta get our redemption. We have windy weather boost, and yeah, no birds yesterday was tough. I still can't believe we got no birds yesterday, but it does happen occasionally. Elise says, I got the news yesterday. One of my photos will be digitally showcased in a renowned art gallery in Barcelona. This will be for a few days in June. That's awesome, Elise. Congrats. That's some big news. Always killing it with the art. That's awesome. All right, here we go. So it looks like everyone brought their good counters. Again, dark type's going to be good. Ghost type's going to be good. I suppose bug type as well, even though there's not really any dominant bugs. Or you can be like me, using Mega Rayquaza, because it's obviously going to boost your XL candies for catching, but it's a pretty good attacker too. Like Dragon Ascent pretty much hits everything hard. So Antonio says, good afternoon, how you doing today? Good to see you, man. I'm doing pretty good. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do this today because we were supposed to get like some thunderstorms, but instead we just got a lot of wind. So happy to be here, man. Happy to be here doing my thing. Oh, someone's got the Best Buddy Gengar over there with the Best Buddy ribbon looking like a beret up there. Aiden says, how are you doing? Good, man. How you doing today? Jury duty in May, says Pat. Yikes. I don't want to jinx it, so I'm not going to say anything, but I think you know where I'm going with this. I've been lucky so far. All right, here we go. Drop a like in the stream for some shiny luck. Let's see what we get here. I have no idea the Hundo CP. It's been a while since Cresselia. 1965. Why do I feel like that's bad? I feel like, I don't know. I'm being cynical to start the day, but I feel like that's not a good IV. Win a 5-star raid, nice. Okay, here we go. Do you like the act of the rock? Yeah, why not? Hey, come on. Not gonna be a shiny for us, and it is weather boosted, of course. So we're looking for a 2041. Wow. Yeah, so I think I was right to be cynical. This thing is perhaps the worst ever. The worst of all time. The woat. But, okay, that's fine. I guess we'll catch them. I do need XL candies for Cresselia. I haven't raided this thing too many times. Last time it was out or anything. Could you solo it? I don't think so. I don't think you could solo this guy. He is bulky. He's a PvP Pokemon. So he's very, very defense weighted. At least says I got the shiny from before. Nice. This is another one of these ones that was a pain for me. So the last time Cresselia was out was like a little bit before my hardcore grinding days of streaming and stuff, where I just kind of used to play casually with some friends. And this is the same thing where like I rated it enough, but it just never shined for me. So hopefully it does now. I also don't like that it goes side to side. Not a fan of those raid bosses. Cresselia is very bulky, says Antonio. Yeah. It's a good PvP Pokemon to pick up though. That's pretty much where it stands out. Not going to want to use it as a raid attacker, but yeah, that's okay. It's fine. We are on G-Bird Avenue though. So hopefully things are going to be looking up from here. And it looks like the wind is definitely coming from this way. We get some candies and a check for the Clauncher that is close. We want a 466 as the Hundo. Tranquil in our bird spot. That is very tragic. Okay, there's a couple other bird spots up here though. And Tranquil is attacking like a shadow raid boss. We don't like to see it. Cresselia is a female? Can it only be female? I didn't even check. Tauros as well. I'm still looking for, I said it the other day, but Antonio got a route spawn as Zelf. I want to see one of those so bad. That'd be cool. Sarah says, I got to go. We got school tomorrow. No worries. Thanks for popping in today. Awesome to see you, and hopefully see you on the next one. Easton says, you're the best. Hey, I appreciate you, dude. Glad that you're liking the videos, and thanks for the positive vibes. TB says, how's your day going? Pretty good. It's going pretty good. I can't complain. Like I said, we were expecting some very, like, lightning, thunderstorm weather, so I'm pleased that it's not doing that. Usually I'm not opposed to doing, like, the rainy grinds and stuff, but, you know, lightning and stuff is a totally different animal. Josh says, hi, what's up, dude? And Robin, welcome in. Okay, we got the Quag again. The Quagoo beef. He's not going to be the one we're looking for. Do you think they're going to bring back Dialga? I mean, we had it kind of recently. They will bring it back, but again, my guess is as good as yours. I only know the current updates. Leak Duck will always keep you up to date if there's anything, any announcements or whatever, but... And also, too, I'm sure when they announce it, I'll be talking about it quite a bit, so right now we don't know anything. Also, wait... Donut Fingers, what's up, Rachel? I thought I saw something about that in the Discord. I'll have to ask you about it later, but what's up? How you doing today? All right, we got the Shuckle. We're crossing the road. This is actually a bird spot on the other side of here, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Got the shiny cat. Forgot it's the Florgato. Nice. That's cool. All right. We got the Hootie as well. And so far, nothing too crazy for Daily Incense spawns. Keep in mind, it's only been 16 minutes. Actually, less than that because I did the Nidoran raid and then the Cresselia Raids. It's probably only been about maybe 8 to 10 minutes of actual walking and stuff. Nino says, hi, what's up, dude? All the mods are losing their noodle. The names are a representation. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I can't speculate on that. Do you have any Pikas? I have the male and the female little tank. I got one of each. They're both bad, though. They're both from the wild. I didn't get any from the quests. Or from the, yeah, I guess only the quest, right? Okay, that Tauros is a no. Lots of Tauros out today randomly. Got a double XS Cresselia from the raid. Nice, Elise. That's cool. Always cool to see the large and the tinies. Need another shiny... other than shiny raids. Good problem to have, though. Got the shiny on the third raid today. Nice. Okay, some good luck going around. I haven't really raided Cresselia too much. I did one around midnight last night. Someone sent me one from New Zealand, so I was like, I'll pop in there, but that's only my second one I did with you guys. Been trying to save my remotes in case they're tough to find today, which evidently they look like they're tough enough. I'll keep an eye on what's going on in the city. There's another one up that way. Where is that? I don't really know. I can remote that. I don't think that's anywhere near. I don't think I usually ever see that gym on the nearby. Let me get the next Daily Incense spawn. If you want to pop into another Cresselia, I'll remote that one. I have no idea where that gym is. I must be like on like the borderline of connected to some gyms that I can't actually walk to or something. I don't know. Either way, let's do it. Yo, what's up, Haku? Good to see ya. They're like, you're out of passes. Wait, hold on. Let me back in. I can change. Here we go. Keith says, how to get so many Pokeballs? Just play the game a lot. I mean, I do run the Go Plus as well, which is obviously an auto spinner for Pokestops, but be around Pokestops, open your gifts. Those are some good ways to get Pokeballs. Do you think anyone has the Kanto, Living Dex, Shundo Best Buddy? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think there's anyone other than like Fleece King that has over 100 Shundos. Not legitimately anyways, unless you're playing computer games, sitting at home, eating some Cheetos or whatever, but I don't think so. Michael says, happy Monday. Hope your week goes well. Hey, thank you so much, dude. I appreciate that. Jace says Shundos are sick. I agree. They're tough to get, though. Look, we're talking about 100 and 151 from the same generation. I don't know. I don't know if that would be possible. And let's get Ray in here, I suppose. And also, too, I keep forgetting to put our boy Scary Gary up there, front and center. Got a Best Buddy, this guy. Wolverine hopping in again. Looks like Antonio. We got Rev, Fizzy. Got Elise, Kristen, and Garlic. All right, let's go. I'm glad I found a few of them. I was looking around before, and it was looking bleak. Like, before the stream started, I was like, wow, there's nothing around. So, again, I'm not sure where this is. It's got to be somewhere in my city, but I don't recognize, like, the gym disc at all. It's somewhere, I guess. But we'll take it. Sorry, Adam, there's no time left on this one. I would re-lobby it, but there was only 2 minutes. I got you in the next ones we find, though, for sure. There was literally, I think, 2 minutes and 15 seconds. So if I pop out of here, it would already be gone. How many Costume Florigato shinies do you have? I think 8 or 9. Wolverine says hammer time. I wonder how long the hammers are gonna keep around. I'm gonna keep mine on for a while, but I wonder how long we'll see people rocking the hammers. Evan says new raids. Yeah, Cresselia and unfortunately Mega Mawile. Which we need Mega Mawile, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of a tough one to stomach for me though. Best buddy, your hundo, cure him for CP boost. I don't really need it, but I could. At some point I will. I'm working on doing some stuff. I wanted to do the Gary, obviously, for in case bottle caps come out, and I wanted to do the G-Birds, but at some point I'll probably do my shiny 98 for bottle caps as well. We'll see. Ducky says, I am a hammerless. You gotta get that hammer. Cresselia is bulky, has been going to the gym. Yeah, it's not really good at attacking, but it's a typical PvP Pokemon, right? It does enough damage to get by, but it's more of just a damage sponge. All right, here we go. Drop a like in the stream for some shiny luck. Let's see what we get here. It's gonna be 1981, which is bad. I think 2041 was a hundo. Also, I guess I could throw dark moves on Gary, right? I'm throwing him in the battles just to like get buddy hearts, but he actually would be decent with what, bite and crunch. Maybe we'll do that. And what do we got here? Come on. That is not looking like a shiny. It is not. And man, this left to right business, I don't know who hurt Cresselia, but he's got to stop that. What's up, random Alexa? Good to see ya. Can't justify the £5 for a cosmetic. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. That's totally fair, Ducky. I mean, especially it's, that's a decent amount of raid passes, too. Vibe says, guess what? What's up, Vibes? You know, it's funny, on the weekend, I heard the opposite argument to that, Ducky. Someone was, like, talking about the hammer. And they're like, why would I buy raid pass? You can only raid 5 times, but cosmetics are forever. And I was like, I've never heard it said that way, but I guess I can see it on both sides of the coin. Yeah, better not be chicken butt. Tiger says it's gonna be chicken butt. I should have seen that one coming. Almost identical to the first one, which is not good. And it looks like we're gonna have a 1-star coming in here in 2 seconds as well. 2K Egg gives us the Smoliver. Olivia says, what's good? Not much. How you doing, Olivia? Okay, also, let's see what that 1-star is. If it's anything but Chansey, dude, don't be Chansey. Oh my god. Chansey is the new raid equivalent of getting binked. When you see Chansey, it's pretty much like getting binked. It's the same feeling. Someone pulled the rug out from under you. My goodness. Okay, this is going to be a ducklet? Wait, that was the fake hatch and egg? A 98 for Kristen. Nice. Yeah, no worries. Thanks for hopping in. I got the Dusk Rockruff at 11, 15, 15. Oh, nice. That's awesome. And also chicken butt. Yeah, there it is. Okay. I was going to say. And a 388. Those are both pretty bad. Flame says, yo, BT. What's up, man? Good to see you. We got some, the cats with the hat. The Dr. Seuss Mon. And the second one that's also not a shiny. I've been getting at least a couple of these guys pretty much every day. Okay, we got that nose pass as well. Snow-Ront is a no. Got binked in the Daily Incense. I'm sorry, Ducky. My condolences. That's horrible. They got to get rid of Carbink. They got to do something. Carbink is running around. He's got his shoulders up. He's strutting around like Conor McGregor. No one likes to see him, and he knows it. Credilli. So that's a bird spot, right? I never walk on this side of the road because there's always there's some building up here where shenanigans always ensue. But I kind of want to try walking this side of the road. So I did see a bird here kind of recently. Got binked in my Daily Incense too. Oh my god, Kristen, what's going on with the binking? Some Tom Binkery going on. I hope I don't get binked. If I get binked, you're just gonna see the stream end right away. With no context either. It's just gonna say that the stream's ended. Yeah, holy man. The wind on some of these streets is pretty crazy. That's where I see birds. Just be safe. Okay, I'll see. Of course, yeah, that's what I was talking about before is there's like some kind of place up here where crazy people hang out. So you're probably going to hear some interesting conversation here in a second, but it's a bird spot where they hang out. So unfortunately, we got to go there. Got to give it a go. Not hatched a single Tinkaton, really. I hatched a fair amount before I was on an egg hiatus. I can't get an egg box, so I refuse to buy the incubator single at a time because it just doesn't make sense. Random says, good night. Thanks for popping in today. Okay, that could be... It was not a Ditto. Okay, fair enough. And the Slug We'll see, though. The one time I did see a bird here, Garlic's seen some birds here. This is the spot we're talking about, like, pretty much right here. So we'll see what happens. Should be the next spawn up. Watch it be like a bounce suite or something like that. And that's the Pika. Okay, that's not too bad. But yeah, this spot right here is randomly, I think, a bird spot. I think it usually is anyways. Getting shiny raid today? From a raid today, I hope so. That'd be cool. Saw a bird in the middle of the cops trying to arrest someone there. Yeah, exactly. That was the spot. That was the spot indeed. But okay, there's no bird that passed. It's fine. We do have the windy weather boost. I'm sure you can hear the wind is howling, tearing my phone out of my hand actually at the moment. So hopefully we find one today. Michaela says, hey, good to see you again. All right, let's see. Voltorb here is not going to be the guy. So far, nothing too crazy off the daily. But that's all right. The day is young. Yesterday was like a 3-hour daily incense. Well, I guess 2.5. With no birds at all, and you do not like to see that. Anything but that we'll take today. Snow Runt is a no. Sam says, why only English? Just so we know what people are saying. Just so the mods can know what's happening and stuff. The Florigatos, I know. The Cat in the Hat, the Dr. Seuss favorite Pokemon. This guy's a no. Yes, I got a shiny shadow from Sierra. Nice, Alexa. Speaking of that, there is Sierra right here, but I think I'm going to save it for Cliff. I think so, actually. I don't know. I could go for Sierra again. I kind of want to save it for Clifton. Michaela got that shiny Cresselia on the first go. Nice. Very nice. Is Cresselia worth raiding? If you like PvP, other than that, it's not a raid attacker. So if you're going to use it for PvP, yeah. If not, you could maybe skip it. I mean, for me, I'll be raiding it because I always raid all the new raid bosses, but it's definitely not going to be like a monster raid attacker by any means. Let's see if I can get not run over while we cross the road here. Coming up on a few more bird spots as well. I'll keep an eye on eggs popping in. Where's that? Might have to do that one when we pass there. Have the shiny Corsola. I do have a shiny Corsola, yeah. I actually got my first one ever at Go Fest. And it's a Toddle in a bird spot. Charcoal, perhaps? Nah, he's not, but good to see. Okay, we're finally picking up on the Daily Incense. I do need one more of those to finish the set. How long will Cresselia stay in raids? I'm not too sure. Probably at least a week. They usually give all the raid bosses at least a week, but I haven't looked up the actual span this time. Quagsire good in PvP, very good. Hey, Carrie, what's up? Welcome in. Specifically, the Shadow Quagsire is actually pretty good, but any Quagsire, low attack, high stamina, high defense, going to be pretty good for PvP for sure. The Quag again, Pika is a no. And speaking of Pika, let's get another snapshot in here. Please don't be Quaxley. That is the equivalent of getting binked. It's Fuecoco. That's kind of like Bink's brother in a sense. At least it can be shiny, but yeah, all right, fair enough. Got Nose Pass hanging out with some Quagsires over here. The 96 CP, and under this gym I've been pretty lucky finding birds in the past. Another Pika there. Lots of Pikas coming off the incense today, which is nice. I mean, I had the rainy weather boost before and I wasn't even seeing Pikas, and now that we have the windy one, I'm seeing them off the incense, so I don't really know how that works logically, but we'll take it. Sprigatito. And I know it's early in the day, but let's have a check. Let's have a crispy check for hundos. There is no hundos in the batch so far. My Gary on the map is scaring me, man. I'm still not used to him. You heard somewhere that a 0% shadow is better than a normal... Yeah, it actually is. Yeah, a 0% shadow Pokemon's better than a hundo regular in attack. Just because you get the 20% shadow damage boost. But actually, Brandon Tan tested that like years ago. That rank 100 of the past, nice. I think so am I didn't even check. I'm at 99, I guess. I think I'm capped for the day on them, but I guess we can claim rewards. I do have the piece down, so why not? Cool, and I did grab my my trinket out of there too, so they can't take it back or anything. When's the event ending? I think tomorrow, man. Let's see. Yeah, it ends tomorrow. Tomorrow at 8. Which kind of a long event. We don't usually see events that long. I was trying to think the last time we had one like this for a regular thing. I guess it was a movie promotion or whatever. And holy wind this way. We're about to turn around. I want to get one more spawn up here. We'll turn around. You going to the in-person Go Fest? I am, Perry. Yeah, I'm going to the one in New Jersey. I'd like to do the international ones, the ones overseas, but they're so expensive, man. So yeah, I'll be going to the one in New Jersey. What's up, Haro? Good to see you, man. Keep me updated. I'm manifesting for you. Shiny bird for Garlic. Yeah, she definitely needs one. She's been seeing so many birds too. I think she's definitely knocking on the door. Perry says going to Paris. Nice. Yeah, it depends where you live, right? I mean, like for me, Paris is very expensive. Even the Jersey Go Fest for me is for housing, or not housing, accommodations or whatever is pretty expensive. So it's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it, but yeah, the other ones are kind of tough to make. I would have loved to go to the Japan one actually, but that's even more so expensive. If it helps, I saw a bunch of birds right before my shiny. There you go. I feel like I've been seeing a good amount of birds lately too. My last shiny bird was over a month ago. Antonio says, I'm so anxious to go to Jersey Go Fest. It's gonna be awesome. I know, before big events, you're always like wondering, like, how should I, what's the best way to spend my time? Should I focus on raids or wild spawns or whatever? But it's gonna be awesome, man. Also, is that Ralts? Where's Ralts? Oh, he's that way. Okay, fair enough. How many best buddies? Not too many. I have a lot of them that are close, but not actually too many best buddies. Also, where's my daily incense spawn? It's a Tranquil. Oh, man. Another bird spot. That is unfortunate, dude. That is very unfortunate. So many of these guys today. Getting ready for work? No worries. Well, raids are happening today, Saharo. So, Cresselia, and then there is Mega... there's Mega Mawile, but Mega Mawile kind of sucks. We found 2 Cresselias so far. They've been a little bit spaced out. Hopefully we find some more in a bit, but... The wrong birdie says Flamingo. It always is that bird, man. Again, does anyone ever get excited to see Tranquil on their daily incense? I don't think so. I don't think there's anyone out there jumping for joy but the Tranquil. Sprigatito as well. Okay, come on, under this gym. Let's see what happens. Off-brand G-Bird, exactly. Yeah, he's the Temu G-Bird. He doesn't work quite as good, but he can pass. What about you? Same before, I still kind of do want a full odds of the Fuecoco. Even though there was the calm day and stuff, I wouldn't mind getting it full odds. It just seems like it's more rare when you get it that way. Hundo Skeletors for Robot, nice, man. I wish Skeletors had a higher top CP, but still a sick hundo to have. Okay, that was not the bird we're looking for. Michael says I'm going to Jersey Go Fest, nice. That's awesome, man. Yeah, a lot of people sounds like they're going to Jersey, which is going to be cool. I'm looking forward to it quite a bit. And especially, too, it'll be a good time of the year, for obviously the summer, good weather and stuff. And, yeah, a ton of people going. Is out of a research? Oh, probably the Calm Day one, right? For the Hundo Skelly. Either way, still sick. Dan2 says, hi, BT and mods. What's up, Dan? Dan2, I should say. All right, this guy says some stuff and some things. Let's rock and roll. It's never the water grunt, man. That's pretty much the only male grunt I've been looking for is the water one. Obviously for the Magikarp and stuff. And that's like the 3rd or 4th Barboach on the day, which is... I mean, I don't have this shiny yet, believe it or not, but I'm not really looking for Barboach too badly. In this corner, we saw this at Toddle before. We'll see what we get this time.
Okay, the fun source closed.
See what we get on the corner. I did get a G-Bird here once, the shiny Articuno. My second shiny Articuno, the one that I traded, was caught on this corner. So we'll see. Cairo says, let's pop in and see what we've got. Not too much, man. 30 minutes in. So we did a couple raids. No shinies from the raid so far. I got the daily incense rocking now. But we are still shinyless to this point. Sam says, a shiny shadow bag on. Dude, that's cool. All right, another 2K going in. That is the Why Not, which is okay, I guess. 275 is bad, though. You want a 305 for the hundo. We did get a hatch and egg quest done that's going to give us a full collection of Pokemon. Wow, okay. Hopefully he's a shiny behind door number 1402, perhaps. He is not shiny, and he's a 383. So not a hundo, not a shiny. This guy catch. It's also Goldeen over there. which, as you know, could be a Dittopotamus in disguise. One of my last, I think actually my last shiny Ditto came out of a Goldeem. That one's not going to be. And a mini Hisuian Sneasel nest on the other side of the road. Cool. Okay, I wouldn't mind another one of these. Cresselia, check up in a bit. Sounds good. About you? Inspector says, mods keep banning me. I unsubscribed. Okay, thanks for letting me know. Hopefully I can get to sleep after hearing that tonight. I might be up all night thinking about it. Take care. We got the Shuckle. It's a no. Pampor as well. That's also a no. That's cool to find that Hisuian Sneasel nest, though. I don't know if this guy's boosted anymore or not. It might not be, but it's still cool to see. Gonna be a late night for BT. Yeah, I mean, people always tell me as if like I'm gonna be completely gutted over it, but like I don't know. It is what it is. If you're that mad, I don't think you'd sit here and type out how you're gonna stomp your feet and unsubscribe. You just go away if you didn't like it. So I don't know. I usually ignore those comments, but it's kind of annoying. Doing raids today? Yeah, I'm doing raids every day. Just not too much around at the moment. We did a Nidoran and two Cresselia so far. No shinies out of them. But waiting on some stuff to hatch. There's a yellow coming up soon. I'm going to do that Ralts as well. I was hoping that 1-star egg was going to hatch into a Rockruff or something else, but it did not. Okay, Oricorio's a no. What about you? Think you just wanted attention? Yeah, they always do. Like I said, I don't know. It's not like it's a huge deal, so you don't have to let me know. All right, Fue Coco, gonna be a no. This street back here we've been very lucky with for Birdos. We'll see, and it's gonna lead us right to, actually Ralts in the middle. I thought he was on the side. Either way is fine. We'll still meet up with Ralts up that way, but I thought it was one of these gyms here. Sir Valor says, you like my profile? I do. I see the shiny Moltres there. You know that I'm a little bit of a fan of the Moltres. Also, our boy is how many hearts away? Gotta walk him a little bit more. Caught 15 unknowns. Nice. Did you get a Hundo Tinkaton? No, I got a 98. 98 was my best, and I'm not evolving it all the way until I get a Hundo, just because the candy's kind of tough to get. It's going to be in the 5K eggs after this. So, I mean, or sorry, the 10K eggs. And the 10Ks are a little bit of a pain. Also, too, if history repeats itself, which it should, do I have a 10K to show you? This one's not a good example. This is an adventure sync, but I'm guessing they're going to put it in one of the tough tiers to hatch. They usually do with the new Pokemon. They put them in like the tier 3 or whatever, so it'll be kind of annoying if they do that. I'd rather get my Tinks in now. Tink from the eggs, not Tinkaton. Yeah. You know what I mean, though. Favorite Pokemon's Gyarados. We're literally walking him right now. This absolute beauty right here. Also, I noticed in the anime, the Pokemon anime, instead of calling them as shiny Gyarados, they introduced them as red Gyarados. I kind of like that better. I don't know why. I don't know if that's like the translation from like Japanese to English or whatever, but okay, Sprigatito, we're gone. We are out of here. Save one for a future comm day. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's always like, for me, if it's gonna be a useful Pokemon, I don't mind evolving it before and then just elite charge TMing it, but I don't know how decent Tink is gonna be. I know it'll be a good PvP Pokemon. I don't think it's gonna have the CP to be a raid attacker though. You says the red Scurry. Also, dude, congrats on your bird. I was scrolling, checking up on the Discord before I went to bed last night. I saw you cut a bird. If you guys didn't know, you cut a bird last night. You in the chat, by the way. I think it was like a 2800 or something Articuno, which is pretty sick. You don't see that every day. So congrats to you, man. Hey, hopefully we can find a bird. That would be nice. Learns Gigaton Hammer. Ooh, Zard. Black Zard? Oh, he's not, but still cool. Okay, there we go. Finally finding some good stuff off that Daily Incense. And man, that's a lot of Zards lately. I think we saw a Zard yesterday too, right? It's been kind of a lot of these guys, which, again, not complaining. That means that you're knocking on the door for finding some Birdos. Come on, newish. What monster I look for to catch for raids or battling stuff? I mean, always look up if you're curious on raid attackers or counters. You can just look up whatever raid boss in there and search best counters. And Pokebattler will give you a list of the top counters for it. That's a good way to do things when you're new. Zard says, I'm a bird. Yeah, he's close enough. Not gonna lie, if that was a shiny Zard, I probably would have lost it a little bit. I've never seen a shiny Zard in the wild. One of my friends I used to play with got a shiny Zard in the wild, and it was like a month or two into me playing the game. And from then on, I was like, oh, you must just be able to find those. Like, they must be kind of common. But no, I was just new to the game. They are not common, as you guys know. Also, let's see, that was not a Didapodimus for us. Another Hisuian Sneasel. I feel like we're going to get this shiny soon. This guy's everywhere today. These guys I know. Jan says, yo, what's up? Not much. Just caught a Charizard 2 minutes ago, which is obviously, he's not shiny or anything, but still cool to see Zard back there. And my Gary, when I see the sparkly Gary in the journal, it kind of scares me for a sec, thinking that I might have missed one. Serge says, yo, what's up? Not much, man. Looking for some birds. Doing our thing. How's your day going? In this street back here, I don't know. I've had some good luck. Obviously, we just found the Zard there, but seen a lot of birds here in the past, too. I was hoping to maybe find another bird on this street. Also, I can barely see my phone screen. It's dimming now because the sunshine. This is your first shiny, Swirlix. If I go to shinies, it's a Slurpuff now. If I go to recent, reverse recent, it was this guy right here. My first ever boy. And yeah, I evolved him just because, I don't know, I thought he was going to be like useful or something, but yeah, it was cool. First ever legendary, I think was a Xerneas actually. Captain at Pikachu. That does not have the sparkles on him, and we miss him with the ball. Great. Hundo Score Bunny today. Nice. Captain Pikachu, nice. Perry says, you're the Poke King. I appreciate you, man. I really hope I can be the king of birds today. I'm looking for some birds. These are the guys in question. These are the prime suspects that we're looking for. I mean, specifically this guy or another one of these guys would be great. And I'm not kidding you. I literally have dreams all the time that I get a shiny Zapdos. I'm not kidding you. I literally have dreams at night, like where I catch it on stream. It's wild. It's got to happen soon. If you get a raid, yeah, man, yeah, for sure. We did a couple at the beginning of the stream. There's not too much around right now, but the next ones we find, of course. Those birds are wanted. Yeah, they're the most wanted list. And hopefully this Ralts up this way wants to shine. Also, I wonder if my phone's getting hot or what, but it's definitely dimming. I'm having trouble seeing these Mons. Flabebe said no. Miltank bringing all the boys to the yard. He's never blue, though. Why is that the case? Why couldn't you just be blue like a few more times than you do on a regular basis? Max CP's 2544. Interesting. Yeah, so you pretty much want close to a hundo for Ultra League then, I guess. Probably like just under that. Had a dream of getting a Shundo Libre and an Armored Mewtwo. It is funny having dreams about Pokemon Go. Okay, Carablast. I'm trying to block the sun off my screen so I can see what I'm doing here. If you're noticing a lot of these throws are missing, that is why. I don't suck that bad. We suck kind of bad, but not that bad. And let's see, do we get a Cell up here? We do, nice. Snow Runt is a no runt. And let's end our route, and we'll get another one kicking here again. But okay, lap number 1 does not yield a bird. I'm gonna get my next spawn off the Daily Incense, and we'll beef up, or not beef up, we'll start up the route again. Okay, no spawn, it was this guy. All right, let's do it again. See nearby, Lucky Loop, reverse direction. Okay, loop number 2. At least we do have a Ralts raid here as well, which I'm kind of excited about. I wonder if I can connect to that from... Probably not, right? Actually, maybe we should do the... Yeah, we'll just walk that way. Never mind. I'm thinking out loud. Do you have Shiny Celebi? I do actually. I was going to say do not, but that's the Mew. Shiny Celebi right there. He's actually okay. He's one of my better mythicals. I know that's not a great IV, but most of my mythicals, for lack of better words, just suck. Yo, Wavy Davey, what's up, man? Any new Shundos? It's been like 2 days, man. So how many Shundos have you got? Do you have a Mew? I do. I don't have the shiny one, though. Wasn't playing when that research was out. Unfortunately. Had a dream that you got a Shundo Zapdos. Okay, come on. Give us a bird. That's a cat. That is not a bird, Pokemon Go. That is a cat. Natural enemy of a bird. Let's beef this up again. Let's do another dirty 30, and then we'll reassess our entire lives after that. I feel like that's a good plan for us today. Nick, what's up, dude? Nick Reginald Pokestop. Snow Runt is the no runt. I'll turn on 2 streets up. We'll turn down there, go up to the Ralts, so we don't miss any spawns. They're the best mods and members in the community. I think so too, man. I'm really really thankful to have the community we have here, and of course the mods. The mods are fantastic. Alexa says, I love cats. I think cats are cool, but not when I'm hunting on the Daily Incense. That is the one time I do not want to see the cats. You saw G Articuno for Techno? Nice. That's what I've been seeing mainly lately. The last 3 birds or so that I've seen have all been Articuno, and on a daily basis, that seems to be the one that we're finding. Olivia says, can I solo Cresselia? No, it's super tanky. It's a PvP mon, so it's got a crazy defense stat. But all right, let's head up this way. Andrew says, gonna sub. Hey, thank you for the sub, man. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. We're almost at the Ralts, which I'm looking forward to. You guys know me and my Shadow Raids. I do be loving the Shadow Raids, and I think I need one or 2 more. Ralts and Shadow and Shiny. Guess we need 2 more for the family. Antonio with the 5 says, get the Shiny Galarian Zapdos. Dude, thank you so much for the 5. You guys are already way ahead of me, but get the W's in the chat. Thank you so much, Antonio. What a nice guy, always spoiling the channel and cheering me on to get the Shiny Zapdos. Hopefully I can make you proud today. But thank you so much for the 5 bomb, dude. Just takes 1 Zapdos. Hopefully we can find at least any kind of bird today, but I feel like we're knocking on the door. Do you want Armored Mewtwo? Yeah, I have some plans to trade for one. One of our other mods here, Jay, I think has one for me. He lives in the same country as me, but about 8 hours away, so if I ever make it out that way, we are lucky friends too. So it would be a lucky Armored Mewtwo, which would be pretty sick. And I heard all he wants is a non-shiny Bronzor. That's all he wants, apparently. Jay's gonna pipe in now. Come on, give us a bird. That's a 2K egg that's gonna be an A-palm. Okay, horrible. And I already know that's bad. We'll check it for you guys, but oh yeah, he real bad. Incubate this one up again. Inkay. He's gonna be a no as well. Did I hear Bronzor? Says Dan, you did. Got your Bronzor listening ears out. I could probably pass trick that from... Let's cross the road and then I'll pass trick that so don't miss a bird. Actually, we can do it here, it's fine. How are we doing with these Pokemon? Pretty good. It's been a good day. I mean, like, we just got started here less than an hour ago, so haven't done too much yet. Hoping to get a shiny Shadow right here. That would be fantastic. And of course, the main hunt of the day is get a shiny Cresselia and hopefully a shiny G-Bird as well, wouldn't hurt. Hash the shiny Charcadet. I'm gonna... that I evolved into Ceruledge. The shiny's terrible. Yeah, Rachel, I think that the shinies for the whole Charcadet family are kind of whack. Hey, Knight says, hello, Dragonborn. I don't know what Dragonborn is, but I'm honored to be called that. Dude, thank you so much. Let's get the W's in the chat for Knight. Seriously appreciate that, man. Hopefully that's going to bring the shiny Shadow luck for the Ralts here. All right, here we go. We're looking for, I think someone told me, 3 something, right? It's like a super low CP for a raid boss, but I think this guy's 333? Something like that. Anyways, we'll find out together. Syl says, hey, what's up, man? Good to see you. Shadow Mewtwo may be coming back on the 17th. Yeah, Flame, I mean, I hope so. It's probably going to be Lugia, but here we go. Drop a like in the stream for some shiny luck. See what we get here. 335. That seems good. I don't know if that is or not. I think it's weather boosted as well, so maybe it's not that good, but that seems like it could be good. Come on, go blue. No, it's not blue. Okay, 335, we'll see. Go for the quick catch on him. I'd like a good IV on this at some point, would be nice. He is... Nah, he's not very good. I'm thinking of the non-weather boosted one, probably. Antonio says 385. Yeah, that makes more sense. And it's probably, like I said, the non-weather boosted one's probably closer to what I was thinking. This is going to give us the full Linksy boy, a 988. But okay, we keep on trucking. Daily Incense is still burning. I'll keep an eye on if anything else pops in. There's a Mega Raid soon, which sucks, because Mawile's the worst ever. But I'll look down the pier after as well, see if there's any Eggitos that way. Lugia, I heard Regigigas or Mewtwo. Regigigas would be okay, I guess. Be kind of cool. I really don't want Lugia. Only reason I think Lugia is because we have the Ho-Oh, but I'm not sure. 308 non-boosted, okay. Also, Wimpod, sir. Stay in your home. Car is vibrating down the street with the bass. Sounds like some healthy bass going on. Actually need Mawile. I missed the raid day, says Ducky. Really? Okay. I mean, if we find some, I can definitely do those for you. But yeah, Mawile's, I mean, it's actually very good for catch candy because Mawile is a steel and fairy type, right? So very unique mega to have for catching steel and fairy types. And this is actually the only one, right, that has that unique typing. So it's good in that sense as a max level mega, but I don't think you're ever going to use it to attack. Hope you get the Shundo, says Perry. Dude, right now I'm just looking for a shiny bird. I don't care if his IVs are horrible, but just give me a shiny bird. Or any bird for that matter. Caught a wild Hundo Wimpod. But you need 400 candies. Yeah, so Jan, there's an event coming up in May that's going to have shiny boosted Wimpod, Swablu, and Magikarp in the wild. And why that's important is all three of those are 400 candies to evolve. So grind that event, use pineapple berries, and you can probably get your candies then to evolve it. Send in shiny bird luck to BT. Thank you, Rachel. There we go. I need that. Flake Coco as well. Oh my God, Elise says, BT, I appreciate you so much. I'm so proud of you. What you've accomplished with this channel. BT, remember, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Thank you so much, Elise. Honestly, such a kind dono and a beautiful message as well. Thank you so much. Make sure you guys pop the W's in the chat, but we're happy to have you here too, and thank you so much for the kind words and the dono as well. Rachel says you're so sweet. Yeah, the message is beautiful. I appreciate that. Honestly, you guys are just the best, man. Having a positive community to hang out with and do this stuff with is everything, right? So super appreciate all you guys. Thank you again, Elise. Shiny Bronzor being a member for a month says, I've been summoned. Wait, if we see a shiny Bronzor today, I'm gonna run away. We're just gonna silently run away, but thank you for being a member, Dan. I appreciate you, dude. Shiny Bronzor, seeing that in the chat is just wild. Ducky says that's so sweet, Elise. Huge W, absolutely. Like I said, you guys are the absolute best, man. Great mindsets in here, and I love that. Magnemite, I didn't think he was going to catch because he's on a horrible throw, but he did. Charlard Pokemon says, hi, VT, what's up? I like that name. Come on, we're on G-Bird Avenue now, and again, I'm not going to do that Chansey raid because it's a Chansey, so yeah. If it was Dynamax, then maybe, but I don't think I can stomach doing that one. What's up, Nicholas? Seb says, hi, what's up, dude? We're looking for some birds at the moment. And we found a Zard so far. That's the only decent spawn off the Daily Incense. Gonna see if we got, yeah, no Hundos, no Nundos in there either. But we're still hunting. The day is young. Yentl says, how long do you play? I've been playing since August of 2023. But also good to see you again, man. Hopefully you've been keeping well. Jan says, at least beauty as a person is comparable to Shundo Haxorus. You loving the Haxorus? The Haxorus is nice. To be fair, it is a nice shiny. Never got the Shundo of that, but I got a double XL Hundo, which, I mean, double XL for Hundos are kind of cool. I think that was traded to me from Garlic as well. It was, yeah. Which is nice. Ooh, Articuno. Here we go. Here we go. G-Bird Avenue. Shiny, come on. Oh, he's not. Okay, dude. Huge CP, but first bird of the day. Oh, dude, my heart stopped for a sec. When I saw that bird, man, I really thought that was going to be shiny. Okay, it's fine. This is the bird. I don't know why, man. We see so many Articunos. It's not even funny how many of these guys we see. But drop a like in the stream for some catch luck, because look at that CP. It's going to be not easy to catch this thing. It's going to be a miracle if he catches. Man, I really thought that was going to shine. I don't know why. That fully in my head, I was like, that's going to shine. And again, we're going to go for the great throws. Great throws have been catching on these guys. I mean, not every time, but the last 3 birds I've caught have all been great throws. All right, here we go. Come down. The official bird of Canada's Articuno, says Rachel. It really is. I don't know what's going on with this, but it seems to always be. Let me check IVs. I don't think I'd master ball it either way. Hold on. Let's set the circle on him like that. Can't be Hundo, says Davey. There we go. Elise says you got this. It's a big CP. This would be crazy, but I did catch one of these recently. Hopefully he comes down. We'll wait. Okay, here we go. And he is not staying down. Let's go with a circle like that if he'll attack. We'll see. Okay, here we go. Okay, there we go. Great throw. And not even a roll and gone forever. Okay, that was not worth the wait, but still cool. Still cool to see. That's the first one of the day so far, and which means good things. I mean, like G-Bird Avenue paying off with another bird. One of the last birds we saw was here too. So that's fine, man. I mean, we want to find the shiny ones. If we catch a few non-shinies along the way, that's a bonus, but still awesome to see the bird. Rahood, yeah, it really is. But again, if you're wondering why, so that one just ran right away, right? Off a great throw, but all my excellent throws, they seem to run right away. We did catch these 3 in the last month, all on great throws for whatever reason. So that's why I've been throwing the great throws, had some really good luck catching them. But Articuno, man, oh my God, we gotta make a compilation of that. I've probably seen maybe in the last month, like 50 Articunos, a couple Moltres and 1 Zapdos. It's always Articuno, I don't know why. Charmy says, sup, what's up? Shiny Florigato with the hat rare? Not really. It's pretty boosted. I mean, in the future, I think it will be because it's a movie promotion, right? So, you know, a year down the line, once, or not movie, anime promotion, whatever. But a year down the line, I think this will be a costume that becomes rare with time. Right now, though, it is available and boosted. This guy's a no. All right, feeling better about the Daily Incense now. Just takes 1 bird to get everything going. Mango says, saw my first ever Galarian Zapdos yesterday. Nice. Yeah, the first bird is crazy. They really do, like, I know it's like a bird that we've seen a ton of times. They really do have this way about them that's like intimidating when you see them. Feels like a special moment. It really is. Sil with the 5 says, been a while. How you doing? Dude, thank you so much for the 5. And doing good, man. It's been a great stretch of things, but welcome back and thank you so much for the 5. I appreciate it. Hopefully we find some more birds today. I'm on the bird kick now. And when we're spawned, then we'll check the grunt quick now, I guess. Might be seeing Articuno the most because windy weather. Yeah. Boost both his typings? Yeah, it could be. I mean, yeah. Maybe he's got the double boost right there. I don't know. Either way, I always see Articuno. It used to be Moltres. Now it has switched to Articuno. And weird enough, historically, like, before the shinies came out, I'd only see Zapdos ever. So everything has really changed for me. Hundo Charcadet from the research box. Nice, that's cool. I've somehow now got 4 Hundo Charcadets. They've all been from eggs, but 4 Hundos of that is nuts. Also 1 for Dev. Every single day with this thing, there's always 1 here for Dev. But it's not the white one that we're looking for. Shuckles a no. What about you? Do you have a Shundo? I have a 98 IV shiny. I do have 5 Shundos in my account. We have 5 Shundos in the account, but I don't have one of Charcadet though. That'd be cuckoo bananas. All right, and at least lap number 2 paid off with a birdie. I'm feeling a lot better about our odds of finding some more birds now after that. How can I end Dynamax Pissimian? You mean beat him? Go in with, I was using Metagross with psychic moves. So if the fast move is a psychic move, the max move will be psychic as well. And your luck with the disco ball raids. Yeah, still, check this out, man. I did a lot of raids, but we got 10 shinies, including not 198, but where is he? Oh, why can't I see him now? There's another 98 in here. I think there was anyways. Or am I mistaken? Dude, what did I do with the other 98? Oh, it's right here. It's not weather boosted. I was sweating for a sec. Yeah, we got 2 different 98 shinies. Man, I forgot that the other one wasn't weather boosted. I was like, did I get rid of that? That would have been the worst. What about you? The Snow Runt. Got the Chansey as well. The shiny's dope. Yeah, it's really nice. It is a really cool one. Also, I was gonna wait to see if we could find a cliff out and about. We could just do the balloon one. Trying to get that one next, I think. We got the Shiny Shadow Skorupi from Sierra before, but I don't have the Cubone yet, even though it's an older one. Okay, get the next Daily Incense spawn, then I'm gonna fight the balloon real quick. And we do have a spot for the 12. That was what I was waiting for, right? I was gonna say, I was trying to think of what I was waiting for to fight Cliff before, but it's because we had full eggs. Now we don't. Chicken or beef burgers? I mean, I don't know. For burgers, probably beef. In general, though, I am a chicken guy these days. All right, there we go. Have the stupid stack attack spawns. I mean, he's still a good-looking shiny. And for half the world, it was rare, right? But yeah, not my favorite Mons. Even Blacephalon, like the design is kind of whack. The shiny's great, but the design for both of them is kind of whack. Yeah, we're gonna build up, swap over, get the farm down. Probably gonna be running Marowak in the middle, which works nice. When it runs Machoke, it's kind of annoying. It just takes a while to bring it down, but it looks like it is the Marowak. We'll burn the shields as well. LJ says, good day. Good to see LJ. Had all the Galarian Birds, they all fled to Pokemon art. Yeah, their catch rate is like under 1% or something. It's super low, but good to see them. And eventually you will catch them. Like if you see enough birds and stick to it long enough, you'll catch eventually. That's almost a guarantee. Kim says, gotta go now. No worries. Thanks for popping in today. All right, here we go. Drop a like in the stream for some shiny shadow luck. Let's see what we get here. I don't have I don't have Cubone as a shiny shadow. Winter says hi. What's up, Winter? Hey, come on. Not shiny. Okay, fair enough. The hunt continues. This has been one of the worst rotations of Rocket Leaders I think I've ever had. Usually by this point into the season for the new Rocket Leaders, we usually have, maybe 2 or 3 at least shiny shadows. I have the one we got from Sierra. That's it. Slugma's, I know. Another Slugma. Okay. Coming up on a potential suspected bird spot up this way. Gummy says, I'm sad because, oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. I didn't think that comment was going that way, but I'm sorry to hear that, Gummy. Okay, this spot right here, next to this Pokestop up here, I suspect is a bird spot. We just saw Articuno. How long ago was that? Feels recent, even though it was, I guess, a little bit ago now. Yeah, 8 minutes ago, 7 minutes ago. Okay, Stuffle in the bird spot, which could be a Ditto, but not a bird here. That's 2 laps through this spot that I have been suspecting is going to be lucky for us, but it was not. But all right, we'll continue going the normal way we go. It's worth a try, right? And also, oh, he brought us a gift. Nice. We did get to 2 Buddy Hearts today too, which is awesome. All right, there we go. He gives us potions. Okay, thanks a lot, Gary. I don't have the heart to tell him that we don't want those, but thank you very much, Gyarados. I definitely won't delete those. These mean a lot to me. Panpour. Heading to work, be back in a bit. Sounds good. Safe travels, Rachel. Hopefully everything goes okay. And hopefully we have a brand new bird to report on by the time you come back. With that brand new bird smell. That's what I really miss about catching birds, the brand new bird smell. Lunch with the 5 says promotion, refund on taxes, and a whiteout win tonight trifecta. Dude, thank you for the 5, man. I don't know if I wholeheartedly agree with the message, but thank you so much for the 5, dude. Let's get the W's in the chat for lunch. The one and only lunch. Hey man, I really am feeling decent about finding some more birds now today. We will see what happens. Illumise, wait, we're full, never mind. Hold that thought. Illumise could be a shiny. We don't know for a second though. He's gonna be, I was gonna say imagine on full Pokemon he is, but he's not. He's just a phony. Tauros, the bull. Gummy says, last stream, what did I do? I have no idea, man. It could be Nightbot, I don't know. I don't really keep track of timeouts or anything, but Nightbot is an AI, times out for some like emojis and stuff, but I have no idea. You saw another bird for Garlic. Dang, what did you see? Garlic sees a bird every single day. It's actually insane. All right, the Pika Pika with the bonk. What about you? And we're coming up on another potential birdo spot under this yellow gym, as you guys may well know by now. Also, that said error when I clicked on that. You guys see that? That's very weird. I don't know why that said error. That's really strange. Shellos to know. Moltres again. Almost cried when it wasn't shiny. Dang. I got an Articuno like 10 minutes ago. Of course, wasn't shiny either, but I think we're both getting to be nice and due. Oh man, that's some sand blowing here. And a Shundo from an egg today. For Gummy, really? Dude, I've never hatched a Shundo before. Also, I always would like to check these guys for little encounters in the bottom left. Thank you for the bless you. But all right, let's see what we can find up this way. I'm kind of tempted to go to Bird Park, but now that we saw one on the downtown loop, I might not. Might just keep rocking around here for a bit. Sneeze two at the same time, says Cridson. Really? That's crazy. Guy yelling there, which is nice. The synchronized sneezing. Bandana, what's up? What the 5 says. I'm not sure what that is, but thank you for the 5. I do appreciate it. Hippo says Diramaka. What do you mean Diramaka? Well, thank you for the 5, Bandana. I appreciate you. Slugma is a no. Come on, give us a bird up this way. Oh yeah, so Bandana, if you want to be added, we do the member system here. So exclamation mark member will tell you how to do that. But again, thank you for the 5. I do appreciate it. Take a photo of Cubchoo for some candies. Getting a lot of the tasks for Cub Food candies again, which I'm not complaining about. Perhaps we will do that. Catch zone, yeah, there we go. 5 Shundos, the mods are all over it. Holy wind this way, we gotta turn. Roman says he won't even add you. I'm pretty sure you commented some stuff about how you're a spoofer and stuff, Roman, and you have no knowledge on that at all, but thank you for your terrible comment. We got the Meowth. I'm pretty sure Roman's the one that said that they were taking the route that I do here because they're too lazy to get out and walk and stuff. I ignored it before, but if you're gonna be like that in the chat, I'll expose you. The Shuckle. Anyways, moving on. Surskit. I still need this shiny actually. Played the spotlight for it before. Cool collection of shinies posted. Yeah, it was actually Luckies. It was Luckies that I posted. Just because, I don't know, some people do like lucky Pokemon and stuff. I'm not the hugest on it. Pick a shiny besides Frigibax and Jangmo-o. Let's go with the good old Magikarp. Get the Golden Fish. And another one for Dev here. Oh my goodness. Always one of these guys here. I usually don't curl down this way, but we will see. We did see a bird here, I think, last week. Best place to stay for vacation in Canada or America? I mean, they're huge places, right? I can't really tell you. People do like places like Florida and stuff for vacation, but again, I haven't traveled the entire North America or anything like that. It's a pretty wide place. Miltank is in a bird spot. I think this is one of the last Articunos we saw was down this little half street here. This game is meant to, yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't know. I'm usually really easy going, but like that guy just piping in out of nowhere. He's completely wrong. He's using my route like that. I don't know. If you're going to be rotten, then I'll be rotten back, right? So I've never even heard of that guy before, and he's in here saying some nonsense. What's up, Kian? I hate that the app forces me to touch grass. I mean, I like going outside. Again, there's thousands of other games you can play on the couch and stuff, but this game I think is meant to be played this way. Ant-Man is a no. How much longer on the Daily Incense? 28-ish minutes. Mr. Scott says, love your videos. Hey, thanks so much, man. I appreciate that. Thanks for being here, and thanks for the kind words, dude. Kay says the 24-hour ban hammer is busy. Yeah, I don't know. It's just crazy that people have this, like, really aggressive, rude attitude. I've never even talked to them before, but the mods are doing a good job. When you see that guy on your route, kick him in the Wiggly. Yeah. Unfortunately, I won't see him because he's not here. He's probably in somewhere else, but we'll move on. Again, he commented about it like 6 times about how he's cheating using this route to look for birds. And then commented about how, like, I don't add people if they become a member or something, as if he'd know. So, I don't know. I don't usually respond to people like that, but he can find another place to bother people. Jinx my good vibe, yeah. Like I said, I literally ignored him exposing himself for talking about cheating like 6 times until he said that. And I was like, I'll call you out then. Here in the UK, we call it small male appendage syndrome. I mean, yeah, that's a very proper name to say. How many shinies do you have? I do have 3120 now. And a lot of them are Florgato lately. I don't know why. This guy's just heavily boosted. Search stats, don't let them get to you. You're a wonderful YouTuber. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, the thing is, I like I said, I've ignored like 10 of the comments today, but he's trying to advise other people that if they become members that they won't be added, which is, of course, is untrue. So at that point, gotta get my big rusty boot out and give them a kick. Brawl says, got here, did I miss anything? We saw a bird, he ran though. So that was cool for a minute, but yeah, he did run. We're looking for another bird now. Charcadet said no. Not Charcadet said no. I was looking for Hundos. I see Charcadet in there. And double Shuckles. Number 1, not gonna be the blue, but number 2, Sir Sprigatito. Number 2, let's try that again. Not blue as well. All right, we'll go up this way. I did see the Charizard right near this Pokestop right there. It was right where the Zard was. What's max friends? We're gonna have 450. My first shiny shadow today. What'd you get? The double shock. Getting a shiny Cresselia today, says Richard. I hope so. That'd be cool. Actually, if I had to pick, I'd rather a shiny bird than Cresselia for sure. And they are the same odds. They're both 1 in 20s. Florgato, that just spawn in? I don't think I saw that there before. Either way, it doesn't much matter. Kim says I'm back. What's up, Kim? Yeah, anime guy, like I said, I usually ignore it, but it's a common thing. Like, unfortunately, me and anyone else who makes YouTube videos that finds a lot of birds, people that don't play the game the right way, just try to look up where they play so that they can go and be like, I have 10,000 birds and I've never lifted my foot before. That's one of those guys. You're the best Pokemon GO YouTuber. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you so much. Dave said he's gonna get some 5-star raids. Yeah, I hope so. There's nothing around right now. I'll look by the water in case there's something down by there, but we found 2 of them at the beginning, and that's like the only ones I've seen in this area. But I'll look and see if there's some by the water. Also, Snow runs to know. Yeah, let me look. Hope their phones overheat. All right, let's see. Down by the water. There's one there. Yeah, okay, there's one. I was kind of hoping there'd be more in that area to go all the way over there, but yeah, we can go to that one. Is that really the only one spawning in around here soon? That's crazy. I mean, 1 is better than none. Also, when does this one spawn in? 32, we can do that on the way back. All right. And I guess we'll go to Bird Park then. That's kind of over that way. Said you found a Zard in the wild. Yeah, Richard, it was off the Daily Incense, actually, but it's like pretty much right here. Pretty much in this exact same spot. This is the loop that I do for birds, but this one here is sometimes has other stuff, Citadel or Zard or whatever. Night says gonna go to sleep. Mods are the best. Hey, thanks for paying some love to the mods, and thanks for everything today, Night. Enjoy the rest of your day, or sorry, your night, and have a good one. What's up, Tree? Tree says how's it going? Pretty good. 1 bird seen, 0 birds caught, but we're about to turn that around. Next bird's gonna be shiny. It's gonna be a big old celebration. Also, I'm gonna restart my app quick. I don't know why. It's got this weird feeling that like my game's gonna have a problem soon. Got that iPhone intuition. Okay, let's see. I imagine it loads back into a bird. Have you seen Minecraft movie? No, people are talking about it all the time, but I have not. Okay, Go Plus, turn back on. Sprigatito, sorry, not Sprigatito, the Florigato. But all right, let's work our way up that way. It blipped for 10 seconds. It was 10 seconds? Okay. I was literally just saying how I could feel like my phone was going to mess up soon. That was kind of a weird timing for that. But hopefully it's okay. Either way, it is mobile data, right? I'm outside, so it's going to happen sometimes. What's up, Uncle Tony? How you doing today? Teresa, I got a shiny. What'd you get a shiny of? Florigato. What about you? Hippo says gonna check Campfire. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely again, I'm not the hugest fan of Campfire, but it is, I will give it some credit where credit's due. It's good for finding raids, knowing what's around, I guess. And it did help us know that there is a Cresselia all the way down here, so we'll slowly make our way over to do that. I don't know if I've seen birds down this street or not. I'm trying to think. If we go straight shot, it's going to lead us right to where that raid is, but I don't know if I've seen birds this way or not. Have to use a magnetic cooler on my phone. Yeah, lady, I'm going to have to start doing that soon as well. Now that it's getting a little bit hotter here, because I'm constantly charging my phone to stream and stuff, I can feel that it's getting hotter, and usually the hotter it gets, the worse like the performance on the phone is. So yeah, I'm gonna be using a cooler soon as well. I think they make some clip-on phone fans that work pretty well. Just makes it bulky. Got your grandma to start playing Pokemon Go. That's amazing. She's gonna get a Shundo. Gonna get the Shundo birdie. That bounce back on the Palmy. What about you? Find a shiny Slugma today? Nice. That's cool. Also going to end this route here because we're going to abandon this. We're going Cresselia chasing and I guess a little bit bird chasing down at the park. Did I get any rares from those raids? 4 rare candies Zid? That is not good. We are getting so low on rares, not even funny. Got a shiny today. It was a shiny Primeape or a Mankey. Nice. The Shundo Grandma Luck. I think, was it Grace or Sadie that said that their grandma has a shiny bird, which is so sick, man. The Grandma Luck. Let's extend this a little bit, even though I was just talking about how poor my Dialga candy state is right now. I don't want it to run out. We'll do like 24. Rare Shinies Galarian Moltres for Kim. Nice. I love that. That's my favorite bird, actually. Of all the birds, obviously I have them all shiny and not shiny, but that is my favorite bird, hands down. All right, we're waiting out this street. I usually never go this way. We're gonna straight shot because the raid should be like, you can't see it, but by that Chansey. Should be on the other side of the Chansey. Do routes increase the chance of seeing a bird? Not really. So if it's a brand new route, Tiger, it's supposed to give you more spawns. The Daily Incense is supposed to spawn things in quicker. So not necessarily birds, but you could debate with more spawns, more chances of birds. Okay, finally we're crossing here after what seems like ages. And again, I don't actually know if this way is going to be very good for birds or not. We went down here a couple times in the winter, but like, we're talking like early winter, like December-ish. Quacks is a no. Nose pass as well. Elias says, hi, what's up? Good to see ya. Yeah, there's going to be a shadow raid there I'll keep my eyes on. There we go. I can see Cresselia way in the distance. We'll walk up to it, though, because why not? We might as well see if there's birds this way. Florigato. And I see that Dynamax Bulbasaur is back in battles. Which I kind of feel like doing. I don't know why. I don't think I ever got any really good ones. Not that I need it with Gmax Venusaur or whatever, but... The throw. Matt says, do you only live stream? Make some shorts and stuff, too. I'd like to make videos. Just not enough time in the day, man. Like... If I made videos, I pretty much have to not stream as often, which I don't know if people would like. Magnemites, no. Palmy as well, and we'll see. Like I said, I have no idea what to really expect in this street here. It is a back street, which we've seen before. Has been lucky for us away from Pokestops for finding birds. The shiny Captain Pikachu, nice. Did you main account? Nah, I don't cheat ever. I play the game with my feet the way you're supposed to do it. Wouldn't even know how to cheat. But okay, let's take a photo of Cubchoo after the next spawn, just to get that research going. Because I do want to get the candies for it, but we have a shiny Captain at Pikachu. I have 2 of them, yeah. Okay, it's the Quagsire. Let's get Cubchoo on the map here. Let's get Davy out there. Of course, one's named Davy came from Davy's research. Okay, there we go. There's the spot. Take his photo just like he likes. It's very photogenic. There we go. 3 candies for a legendary for a photo. It's pretty nice, man. I don't usually like the photo tasks because they're annoying, but for 3 candies, we'll take that. Davey says, what? Yeah, it was from the Cubchoo paid research. That's the one that you got for me way back. So we named that one Davey. Fuecoco, sir. Stay in your home. Tranquil. So there is a bird spot here. Okay, interesting. You know, because Tranquil, I know he's a bird, but he's the wrong bird. That means that is a G-bird potential spot. So kind of good to know. This street isn't completely useless for that, but 2 Pikachus as well. Number 1, number 2. Dang. We can't quite see it yet, but G-bird Park is up that way. We'll do some laps through there. It looks like there's another Cresselia hatching in an hour. So some things popping up, slowly but surely. It's your best shiny? I mean, what do you think the best shiny in the game is? I get asked that all the time, but I always say this. It's very hard to say, like, you know, this is the best shiny they ever made, you know, or that's the best one. Everyone has a different opinion, so it's very tough for me to say. Kian says I'm back. What's up, Kian? We're going to do the Cresselia that way, and then make our merry way over to Bird Park, and hopefully see no more of these guys. That's my only complaint with this event is that the starters are way too tough to catch, and they've been around for a full week now, so lots of wasted Pokeballs that way. No hundos. Let's check for Nundos. No Nundos on the day either. The little Ion boy, says Davey. Talking about your opinion. I mean, in my opinion, I like the Gary the best. In my opinion, this is the best shiny they ever made. The shiny Gyarados is just iconic. But I think a lot of people would say it might be something else in their books. Also, just because it's kind of fun, and we don't get to see it too often, let's Mega Evolve this guy. Let's walk the Mega Gary, which I'm probably going to immediately swap this again because I want the Cresselia candies. But why not? Best shiny in the game is Bronzor. It is not Lunch. You're telling fibs. Tom says, did Jeepers have specific spots? Kind of, yeah. It seems like they like to spawn in certain areas more than others, but it's not an exact science. Also, the shiny Mega Gary, dude, he looks mean. I'm kind of scared of that thing. What about you? We got the Shuckle as well. Oh my god, Shuckle, sir. Everything attacking today, I'm not sure why. Can't wait for the Mega, can't wait to get Mega for my red boy. Yeah, definitely. Hopefully Mega Gyarados comes around again soon. I'm actually like kind of low on energy for it. I didn't look, but I don't think I have like too much. If we go to Gary, I got enough, I guess. I got enough energy. It is one of the ones that takes 300 to evolve though. What should I be working on for Entei this weekend? G-Max Kingler is the best thing to power up. It has the top attack stat, I think, in all of G-Max, and it is a water type. So Blastoise would work too, Lapras would work. Excadrill would be okay, but since it is a dual steel type, it's going to take some big hits from fire, so probably the Crab. Maybe the same strategy, going with like the Dynamax Blissies and stuff to charge the max meter, and then switch over to the Kingler for the attacks. Amora, okay, that's sick. Not white, but cool. Today's Lunchmate is all about getting in your head, BT. We're frenemies. Today we are. For now. Do we trust in Gary? We do. Also, I don't know if I can change it right now, can I? If we go to my Gary, can I change his moves? Gonna say he can actually be half useful when I use him against Cresselia, I guess. Not the best dark type attacker, but yeah, there we go. Some dark moves on him. And Bidoof we trust. I heard that Bidoof is going to be on the new Nickel coming out soon. Snow Runt. 10 minutes, Hundo Eevee. Dude, Davey, that'd be crazy. Good luck, man. If you come back with another Shundo, though, you might be banned forever. I can't confirm just yet. And also, Davey, there's the Cresselia here, too. If you want to take that on the go, I'll send you an invite. If you were to use one Pokemon, what would it be? I think the Gary. I like the Gary. In terms of actual usability in this game, they're probably like Mega Rayquaza. So excited for Go Fest, me too. To someone who doesn't play Pokemon, that sounds racist. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if anything said today sounds like that. Check 2K Eevees and no shiny? Dude, that's insane. Maybe you're due. Nose pass is a no. All right, let's see if I can pop in from here. I think we can. And yeah, Dave, if you want one of these, let me know. If anyone else wants these, let me know. Have to be on the friends list and all that jazz, but... All right, cool. Sweet. That fish is swimming in the air. Olivia wants to hop in, sounds good. Also, I messed up my... Hopefully I can fix that. It's not good. There's a plastic piece broke off of my shoe that's cutting into my foot. That doesn't feel good. Well, you guys lobby up here. I'm gonna fix my shoe so it stops cutting me. One sec. Dude, ouch. I didn't realize how much that's been doing. My sock is just full of blood. I was like, something's poking me. It's like a piece of my shoe on the back, like the heel part of it is broken. It cut my foot. It's not good. Favorite type of music? I'm big into classic rock music. Oh, we didn't put Gary in here. What am I doing? Here we go. The scary Gary. Big toe issues. In a wild Tyranitar? Nice. Also, the lady that just went by me just fully saw me take my shoe off and assess the blood that was there. All right, here we go. Also, we got a menu here. This place is closed, but let's check out the menu. What do we want here, guys? Not bad. I got some sides and stuff. Burgers, $6 for a burger is not bad. Bacon cheeseburgers, $8. Probably better on the value. Interesting. Okay, well, let's come back for this. I didn't know this was here. Gotta protect the big toes and the neck. And holy hammer time. We got Aaron in there as well. Antonio, Ducky's in here. Kenneth, Olivia, Richard. Oh my God, everyone's in here. Elise again. This one just lobbied in. I'll hop out of it just for you. Actually, I don't know if we'll be able to do it with, because this one you need to have like 5 people, man. So I can get you in the next one, Surge, but yeah, make sure you go to live, because this one already lobbied up. Lobby's full. Kay, did you want to hop in here too? If you do, I'll hop out of this. Let me know, because I know that Richard missed it, but I don't know if we'll have enough people to beat it again. Let me know if anyone else missed this. If we have enough people, then I'll pop out. Tiger Cell takes him at everything. Also, our Gary just got destroyed. Wait for the next one, okay? It's okay, I'll pop out, okay? Just because, yeah, Bryce missed it too, so if multiple people missed it, it's fine. I do have to walk through though, because I pass-tricked it. So give me 2 seconds to walk there. Pyro says, what's up, bro? Not much. How you doing? And we're really hoping that this is going to give us like a gazillion rare candies, right? Is that too much to ask for? Big says, what's up? Not much. Looking for birds, looking for Cresselia, looking for lots of things at the moment. But I'll be there in a minute. We gotta walk, because unfortunately I used the pass trick, so they don't let you pop back in. Oh my God, okay. I was very loud. Man, I should have brought a switch of shoes. That's gonna be a painful day later. I can already feel that turning into a blood blister, which is not nice. Daramaka, that's not pink. I guess we'll catch this guy. Garlic says she's in me mom's car. Also, get this. And I did incubate that random 10k. That's the Adventure Sync 10, which I guess Turtonator's in there is kind of cool. Esper as well that I still need. Snow Run. Did we hit the light goal? Hey, thank you guys for crushing the light goal. We'll get the Abby's one up there. That's the first one I see. And again, if anyone missed this Cresselia, let me know. I am going to pop back in there. We're just walking to it now. Nose passes, I know. What about you? Off the Daily Incense, Florigato. But he's not a shiny off the Daily. Fair enough. Okay, can I pop in from here now, perhaps? Still not close enough, dang. The way I see it, Jan, I saw Tigers first. Again, I just go by what I see. Deserve the shiny. Hey, no worries at all, okay? Like I said, I really don't mind at all. It's not a huge deal. I was only worried if we wouldn't get enough players, because Cresselia is a tank, so as long as we get enough people to beat it again, it's not really a big deal. Yeah, I got you, Adam. All right, here we go. We got Adam. Let's get Surge in there. Let's get K. And again, if anyone else in the friends list missed it, just let me know. Arcanine says, how's it going, BT? Not too bad. Having a fun day. Also, it does not want me to use Gary in here, but we're going to force him in. Alicia, yep, gotcha, and Joey. For sure. It worked out good anyways then. It looks like a lot of people did miss this one, so. What'd you do for Easter? Not too much, man. Just kind of had a chill night. Ate some good food and relaxed the family and stuff. But all right, cool. We got another full lobby. That's cuckoo bananas. All right. Looking good. Had 2 weird days, basically. Oh man, twisted your ankle and dislocated your knee. Man, take care of yourself. You're getting hurt. That's not good. All right, let's go. This Gary is... Oh, okay, I was going to say it is level 50. I was going to say, why is it such a high CP? But I do think that I level 50'd this Gary. That's why. For some reason, I thought it wasn't a powered up one. Ducks any G-Birds today? 1. He didn't catch, though. All right, here we go. Starting with my Shundo, says K. That's the way to do it. How much do you recommend for Cresselia? It depends on how good your counters are. Probably 5 or 6 to be safe. Because Cresselia is a tank. It's not going to deal a lot of damage to you. It's very tanky. It's hard to bring down. All right, there we go. Our Gary has now been deceased. A sad thing to see. And after this, we are going to head to the bird park because it's kind of close to here. So we might as well head that way, do some laps. Well, now, Colin, now you're banned forever. So you can go cry somewhere else. Have a good life. Mason says, I love your vids. Thanks so much, Mason. I appreciate you, dude. All right, we're almost there. We're getting there. All right, cool. And I don't know, wait, hold on. There we go. Chat phone scrolled to the top. Saw the chat logs. Yeah, I reported them too, Nick. So they can go complain somewhere else. All right, here we go. Drop a like in the stream for some shiny luck. Gonna move on from all the horrible humans in the world. And it is a 1979. Okay, it's all right. Not the best, but could be shiny. All right, there we go. Some stuff and some things. We do like stuff and we also like things. But come on. Will he shine for us? Come on, Cresselia, please. It does not. And a horrible IV again. Hopefully you guys got some better stuff. But it's okay. At least we found one, too. They've been kind of tough to find these raids for whatever reason. 12 more days to go best buddies with your Shundo Clauncher? That's crazy. 12 more hearts. Pikachu is a no. Thank you so much for the raids tonight. And no worries at all, Elise. Thank you so much for being here, and hopefully everything goes okay at the vets tomorrow. Wishing Phoebe the best of luck for that. R.I.P. to Shundo, I could tell. Not a Shundo, Davey. I mean, it's a 1 in 500 call out, so I was guessing it probably wasn't going to be, but you never know. It's always worth doing. One of the most excited I got for one recently was a Hundo Tyrant call out. It was with Spider Dan and Adam. None of us ended up getting the Shundo, but that would have been sick. How many steps you taken? I don't know. I don't really count them day by day, but probably quite a few. Jansen, we need BBE. Yeah, we do. We're going to the bird park, though, so that's where bird dreams come true. Because it's like right over there, the green area. Also, someone's in Sobble. Interesting. In case I know. Hopefully it doesn't take forever to cross the road up here, but it may. How many Shundos do you have? 5. 5 in my account. And we got to hatch an egg still. See if we can get another research for that. Get 3 of them. All right, nice. The light changed right away. I did not think that was going to happen. Also, looks like it's going to have a thunderstorm here in a bit. Sky is looking not nice. And I'm very far away from my vehicle with no umbrella. So that is the perfect storm. Get rid of this. Hey, come on, man. That luscious green area right there is Bird Park, which some of you guys may or may not know is a gold mine for birdies in the past. This little stretch right here we're on, though, I'm not so sure. Haven't really grinded the daily up this way before. Oh, okay. Fracture? That's definitely a bird spot. Interesting. Helped him with Sobble? Nah. Nah, the Daily Incense is going and it can't be shiny. Not my cup of tea right now. Fracture didn't catch. Okay, there we go. He caught now. Florigato. Declan says it's raining for me. Yeah, I think it might rain on me soon. That's gonna suck if it does, to be honest. I usually have like a bag with me with like a umbrella and other clothes and stuff, but I don't have that. It's in my car, and my car is far away, so we would just get completely drenched if it rains right now. But I'm this close. Like, I'm this close to Bird Park. I'm not turning around. I gotta know. If we get rained on, we get rained on, whatever. But I gotta know. We're this close to Bird Park. Also, another kitty cat without a costume on, though. And we are full on Mons. Game seems to be running kind of not the best here, by the way. A little bit chugging along. Slugmas, I know. Dude, my Gyarados in the map keeps scaring me. I keep being like, what is that thing? Snow Runt is a no as well. Wonder if I can cross the road here. Might be a dangerous thing to try to do, but nah, we're good. I'm gonna try to cut down like through that little walkway, if at all possible. I don't know if you're allowed to do that. Actually, it looks like you can. This is kind of a nice little walk here. Let me show you guys, like the other side of Bird Park, but like that's the river right there. I don't know if this is a private area, but maybe they have birds here. I don't know. Shiny Meowscarada, nice. That's cool. All right, this area, I did not know this area existed. This is a nice walk down here. To get the 3-segment Dunsparce, not in the game yet. The Dunsparce or whatever is not in the game currently. Okay, we got a Squovit here. We are approaching a Squovit nest, which is kind of funny. Little precursor for that. I see people fishing there. You're allowed there. Yeah, it's kind of nice though. Like, again, this is a. I was gonna walk up on the highway up there, right? Also, you can see the sky looking not the best, but yeah, there's a nice little area. Got the honkers and stuff. And Bird Park is like right there, so we're pretty close. This is nice. Got a G Zapdos for Kian. Nice. I am looking for that. That is the bird that I want the most. Actually, you know what? To be fair, I take the Articuno as well. Any bird at this point. Anime says, gonna go good luck. Hey, thank you so much for being here. And thanks for the good luck. Hopefully I can make good on it. Is that a Mega Evolved Gyarados? It is. Kind of a strange design, too. I do prefer the regular Gyarados, but I don't know. I figure we walk him as a Mega. You don't see that every day. And, two, he probably looks, yeah, I was going to say, he looks kind of funny as my buddy. Has some big old whiskers on him. Kind of some catfish vibes going on. Ooh, and I feel rain. I feel rain. That's not good. Oh, here we go. Dude, shiny. Here it is. Oh, yes! Yes, let's go. No way, it finally happened. Yes. Oh my God. Dude, there is no way. A brand new spot we've never been to before. Shiny Galarian Zapdos, let's go. Yes, man. That is a huge CP though. I wonder how many tries it's gonna take to catch. Oh my God, yes, dude. Oh my God, look at the CP on it as well. Let's see how many balls it's gonna take to catch, but no way. Antonio did call it, man. He said today's the day. Oh my God, yes, man. Dude, I'm shaking right now. I'm literally shaking. We just randomly, I'm like, I'm gonna cut down that path there. We'll see, you know, walk to the bird park. Dude, let's go. Oh my God. Okay, we gotta catch this guy because I'm in a full sweat now. Bad throw for the win. Oh man, no way. Okay, how many balls is this gonna be? This has already been probably 10. You can see the CP on him. He is a big boy. But oh my God, let's go. Okay, well, we might be here for a while. Hopefully not, but let's see. Let's try to go for an excellent throw on him, I guess. There we go. Garlic with the 10 says, let's go, the yellow dono. Thank you so much, Garlic. Thank you guys for being here, man. This is sick. I can't believe we finally got him. He's not in his home yet, though. Excellent throw. Is that the one? Come on. I thought he was going to critical there. He doesn't. Oh my God, dude, I am so pumped to see. Could this potentially be really good, too? That's a really high CP, weather boosted as well. Oh my God, I can't believe it, man. 2. Yes, let's go. He's been caught. The hunt is over. Oh my God, let's go. And wow, okay, the IVs are a bit of a shocker for that high of a CP, but Shiny Galarian Zapdos caught. Let's go. Drop a like in the stream for that, man. Dude, that is so sick. We got to get him into the birds tag. Wait, not Ultra League. There we go. And check just in case. Gonna say in case there's another bird here. But no way. Dude, that is so awesome. I am so pumped about that. Pretty sure there was a lady that was on her balcony back there that's not super happy about what just went down. But let's go. Yes, man. Oh my God. Dude, I'm actually just shocked. I am so shocked. 15th bird in our account. And it is a shiny. It's the last one that I needed to catch. Dude, that is amazing. Garlic with the air horn too. Thank you so much. Olivia said just got back in time. That was wild, man. That's a brand new spot we've never tried before. And some of you guys know that is literally probably, I don't know, dozens and dozens and dozens of Daily Incense hours streaming every single day looking for that thing. Like, that has been months and months coming for that. Oh my God, thank you for the congrats, guys. You woke me up, says Flame. Dude, no way. Absolutely no way. Crittin with the 2, with the mood sticker. Thank you so much for the 2, Crittin. I appreciate you. Oh my God. Dude, we're not even at Bird Park yet. I'm literally out of breath from that. That was ridiculous. Yeah, Doc, that might be included in my new route on the way here. What are the chances, man? Less than a minute before that, I'm like, oh, let's go down here. Like, I've never been here. You know, we'll see some random little alley beside Bird Park, and there's a shiny G Zapdos in there. That is ridiculous. Forrest says, so cool to witness that. Thank you guys for being here, man. That was sick. That is so cool. It's my 6th shiny Galarian bird. 6 shiny G-birds in the account now. I could not be happier. K with the 5 says, Zappy Toes is finally yours. Oh my God, I'm so excited about that. Thank you so much for the 5K. And for those that don't know why it's such a big deal, is because I have all the birds, right? But I did trade. I traded a shiny Galarian Articuno. I traded one of these guys to Tony to get this. So I had this already, but that was the last bird that I needed to catch myself. So it's actually like a huge deal. Garlic with the Abby and the bird. Oh man, that's so awesome. Dude, that's the best. That's literally the best thing that could have happened. How long since the last bird? It has been 3 minutes. 3 minutes pretty much on the nose. But absolutely insane, man. Like, I didn't know if we'd see another bird today or not, let alone it be the bird that we needed and to be shiny and in a random spot. Like, the reason we see so many birds, I have like it pretty dialed down of our routes that we use, right? We use specific routes. I see birds there. and we just run them into the ground. But we switch it up one time, and that happens. Dude, Wavy Davy says W much deserved with the yellow birds in the chat. Dude, thank you so much, Davy. Let's go, dude. That is amazing. Thank you so much. Make sure you guys pop the W's in there for the one and only Wavy Davy. Always going crazy, supporting the channel like an absolute madman. Oh, man, thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Lunch says you caught your 6th shiny G-Bird. I caught my 4th shiny male costume Pikachu. Basically, we're twinning. Dude, I'm shocked. I'm still trying to catch my breath. Antonio with the 5 says, I called it and congrats, BT. Dude, he did. So if anyone missed it, early in the stream, Antonio donated and said, today, go catch that G Zapdos. And we did. That, oh man, that's the best. I feel like we can just retire now, but we're not gonna do that. You know that. Now we gotta get another Articuno, because I kind of want to have another Articuno. Let's see if we can get 2 in the same incense. Haku says just came back. What happened? This guy right here, he happened in a brand new spot out of absolutely nowhere. It's beside a bunch of Houndoom as well. Okay, I was gonna say I do need this one. It's pretty much beside like a little complex. So there's like balconies and stuff. People are just chilling there. It's really not the best area to do that kind of a reaction, but we had to. I can't believe it, man. Absolutely insane. Tiger's just gonna rewatch it. And man, what a beautiful spot we made it to as well. The sky and everything. Obviously looking kind of menacing and evil, but a perfect setting to catch that thing, man. I'm just, oh man, still trying to catch my breath and my thoughts after that. So cool. Knight says gonna go to sleep again. Sounds good. Thanks for being here for that, dude. Definitely get some sleep. We'll see you on the next one. Hopefully with another new bird would be cool. The Evil Lake. Where my incense got no birds. Dude, it's so crazy, Haku. I can't believe that. We only came this way. So again, Antonio called that, credit where credit's due. But also Davey's like, yeah, is there any 5 stars? I'm like, yeah, I guess I'll go this way because there's one up there. And I'm like, I guess we'll cut to the bird park. Like I wasn't planning on going here. And then I went down this way to take a shortcut to the bird park. And he was there. Dude, Davey again with the 55 says, trust the process, I'm telling you. Got a shiny Zapdos. And 12 minutes later, got the shiny Artie. Trust. Dude, thank you again for the monster crazy donos. Dude, as I'm in the middle of saying that was like a crazy thing that just happened, but we're gonna keep trusting the process, Davey. We are in Bird Park. We just reached Bird Park now. This is usually like the area that we're expecting to see them. So I think anything could happen, man. But thank you again, Davey. Dude, Davey going off with the insane donos. Yeah, Olivia, yeah, one sec. I don't know if you guys can tell. I'm like actually like short of breath. And it's not from like walking around too much. I'm just like, that was so wild. Like, I can't believe this actually just happened. 12 minutes back-to-back bird, says Davey. We gotta try to be like Davey. I can't believe this finally happened, man. Shiny Galarian Bird number 6. And it's the one that we were looking for as well. Axel says about time, deserved for real. Thank you, man. Dude, that was so awesome. That was so cool. And like just the timing of when it happened too. I'm talking about how cool it looked by the lake down there. I'm like, oh, this is a beautiful scenery and stuff. Look away for 2 seconds. I'm like, oh, there's a bird there, and he actually was shiny. Like, oh man. Antonio said my wish came true, dude. That was so sick. Man, I'm so happy. That just feels like such an awesome accomplishment. Like that's been, you guys know, I've been hunting for that thing every single day. We do like a 4-hour daily incense, sometimes more, like every single day with no days off. So getting that bird, man, it's amazing. Thank you guys for being here for the ride on that, because that was awesome. But it doesn't stop here. We're looking for Articuno next. We're looking for the Articuno. Big says I said hi. Yeah, we got the bird today, man, dude. Oh man, I'm pumped about that. Absolutely amazing. We are in Bird Park now, so maybe some more birds, perhaps. And I'm definitely gonna get rained on. I'm seeing some black clouds in the sky, so we're gonna pay the ultimate price for our bounty here, but that's fine. Matt says CP was almost 3K, a little under 3K. And weird enough, like look at that CP. This has to be like one of the worst ones you could have got for that kind of CP. weather boosted and like that, I thought he was going to be, you know, decent, but either way, it's fine. It's totally fine. That's the first one of these that I've personally caught, so very pumped about it. The weather can't allow you to enjoy the bird, yeah. There's got to be a downside, Tiger. They got to make us pay for it. But still insane. There's a few other spots I wanted to check up this way. This is the main idea, was to come here. Big bird dubs, thanks. Trash IV, yeah, it doesn't matter though. It's all good. I mean, if I only cared about IVs, I do have this guy as like almost a shundo, right? The whole thing is I wanted to catch it myself. So I did trade a shiny bird to get this bird. It's not like I like, you know, cheated and got this for like not trading a shiny. I traded a shiny bird to get this shiny bird, but I wanted to catch one for myself. It's more special if you catch it yourself. So this one being my first one, man, I'm so happy. It's so sick. Like, it's just awesome. Davey says, oh my God, BT. Wait, what happened? What happened, Davey? But oh man, this is so cool. I'm just like, literally nothing can go wrong now. It's just an awesome day, regardless of what happens. Nah, Mason, there's not a location thing. We're playing legit here, so just chill out, man. Also, people say hi when they come in. Hello. Are you gonna trade the G-Bird? No, I don't think so, because I do have a lucky of that already. So I'm gonna be trading one of my Moltres, I think, in like a mirror trade. We're trading one of these guys to try to get a lucky of that, and then I want to get another Articuno, which again, same deal. I can trade for a mirror trade, get all the lucky shiny birds. The bird also was about to despawn, says Davey. Dude, really? Because, dude, yeah, I feel like I looked down and it was just randomly there. I don't even know how long it was on the map for. That's crazy, dude. Yeah, I literally was, like, talking to you guys. I'll have to go back and watch it, but I feel like I was, like, in the middle of telling you guys, like, oh, yeah, like, the river's nice here and, like, it looks nice. Not focusing on the game at all. There's just a crispy birdie sitting there. That is insane. Was long on the map. Really, dude, that's even more crazy. I'm surprised that no one said anything before, unless it was just the chat delay, but dude, that's crazy, dude. I'm shocked. What an awesome day. We'll see if we can get another one, because, you know, why not? We are in Bird Park. Also, my charger's acting up, being whack. I don't know if you guys can see, it's flashing the charging thing at the top there. I think I need a new cable, but let's do that again. 12 more minutes. Noah says Zapdos. We did get him. Oh, man, I'm so pumped about that. 6 shiny birds also. Again, I know that's not like there's people in the world that have a ton of them, but I mean, for your average player, man, 6 shiny birds, they haven't been out for a year. I feel like that's an awesome accomplishment. Joey says, what's in the mega rotation is Mawile. Yeah, Mawile's in it, which is, I mean, a little bit unfortunate. Also, Cresselia there in 18 minutes. And, oh man, the rain's coming down. That sucks. I am getting rained on. How many Dialgas do you have? Quite a few. I kept a decent amount for, like, Go Fest to trade to people. In-person trade, not like what people are about to ask for now that I say that. But, yeah, we'll have some extra ones for people like Go Fest. It's a legitimate trade. How far are you from my car? Like half-hour walk. Nowhere close. We took the ultimate gamble, which I'm happy. I saw the sky, and I was like, we're this close to Bird Park. I got to go there, right? We got the bird. I don't even care. If I get soaked, whatever. I'll live. But the bird's in the account. It was 20 seconds? Oh, my God, Davey. Dude, that's wild. That is so crazy. Maybe that's the key to getting the shiny birds. You got to let them marinate for a sec. You got to pretend that you're almost not going to click it in time. Shiny Quaxley is not in the game yet. Should be this year, though. Because the other Paldean starters got calm days this year, so probably this year. Are you not saying my name because it's Monkey? No, that's just reading into it for no reason. We're talking about a bird, so nothing to do with discluding you or anything, obviously. Was not worth getting hit by a car. We got hit by the car for a Zelf. That wasn't the Zappy. Holy wind this way, jeez. That's gotta blow the birds in here. Surely it has to. Shiny Score Bunny should be probably next year. It could be this year, but probably next year. Well, come on, give us a bird. My first ever Shiny Articuno was at this Pokestop right here, by the way. Maybe we just gotta talk about the scenery again and look at the water and stuff. Snow Runches, I know. Been 15 minutes. Any back-to-back birds? I hope so. I hope so soon, Davey. It's coming. This Pokestop's been really lucky in the past as well. So we will see. The birds love you. They do today. Gameaholic says, how's it going? It's going fantastic. I'm the proud new owner of a new, wait, not that one. This one right here. Caught today. So awesome, man. Also, Patrat. Looking like an O. And yeah, it's going to be a storm, man. The wind is howling here. Little bits of raindrops coming down. Also, why is my charger being so messed up, dude? Keeps flashing at the top. Let me try to, hopefully that fixes it. I don't know. Hopefully it's fine. Also, that's the only shiny of the stream? Is that really? I guess it is, right? Dude, the first and only shiny on the stream is a Galarian bird? That's ridiculous. That is like the best ever. That's so cool. Why did you get my PTSD Pokemon? Why is he that? Did you lose one? But man, so awesome. So cool. We'll see if we can get another one. That's actually the second bird on the day. We saw Articuno as well, so we see the Moltres. That'll be the Grand Slam now. And this is the general area that we were planning on going to look for birds. Like, if I had to guess we're gonna get a bird today, it would be in this park, not that random path. It kind of makes me want to take that random path on the way home, though. We might. This guy's a no. It's a real bird. Dude, there's real birds everywhere here. Also, my game is running really bad, guys. Let's restart quick. Just in case. I don't know. I got a feeling we should restart it. It's running, like, very poorly. And we did go in AR and stuff, and we caught a bird. It's been a little while, so it doesn't hurt to restart it quick. Catch the real bird, throw it in the water. They're making a lot of noise, though. Okay. G-bird spawn, like now. Anytime now. That's a Quagsire. Pretty happy they have Sobble and Dynamax raids. Yeah, that's the idea, I think. They want to give people some counters for the Entei. Which, I mean, Inteleon's pretty good. If you have a G-Max Kingler, go with that. Squelvitino. Columbus has ran out of balls. Oh, on a bird? That sucks, man. I am very sorry to hear that. All right, we're going for bird lap number 2. I'll probably do the Daily Incense until that Cresselia pops, and then we'll just do that and live the rest of our life out. Davey says, if only we could mirror trade the birds. Yeah, that'd be crazy. Yeah, and the global trading thing, I think will come at some point, but it's going to be like a lucky trinket type thing, like once a season or whatever. The shiny Kingler, but not the Gigantamax. I never got the shiny G-Max Kingler. I didn't do too many of them. It was in the wintertime, and everyone who we were grinding with was kind of just like there to talk. Like they were like doing one battle per 30 minutes, so we didn't really get too much stuff done that day. Miltank, they're bringing all the boys to the yard, but he's not a shiny. Florigato, I feel like there was 2 of them here last time too, unless they just didn't catch. But they're not shiny. Still can't believe that the only shiny on the stream, man, is a bird. Elif says, hi, what's up, dude? There was a fight at school, and instead of watching, I did a Cresselia raid. Well, that's just good sense. I'd do the same thing. You check for Nundos? I have a tag that I keep an eye on throughout the day, and it's this one right here. So if it goes up to 39, I know, but there's no new Nundos in there in the batch so far. Just notice the bird is yellow. Maybe it's shiny Zapdos. Should I try catching it? Of course, yeah. Okay, Sprigatito, you've lost our business. What about you? Man, I'm so pumped. It's such a good day, man. On a day we didn't even have a shiny on the board. I wasn't even focusing on that. I was just kind of having a fun time just doing our thing, but if we get a shiny G-bird today is so sick. You mean in real life? A yellow bird? I don't know if I'd try catching a real life yellow bird. Okay, a few spots up here have been known for the birdie luck in the past. We will see. See what happens. Just me or Floragato hard to catch. It's very hard to catch because it's a evolution of a starter Pokemon. So any starters are always very, very annoying to catch. And stack that with it being a second evolution, they're very, very tough. I guess you could you could Ultra Ball them if you really care. And bird. Another bird. Give us the shiny Articuno as well. That is a nose pass. I've never got two birds in the same incense. Like shiny or not, I've never caught two in the same. And we've caught a fair amount. That's bird number 15 in the collection. But none of these have been from the same incense, so I'd love to do that. That would be pretty cool. Everyone's been catching birds last few weeks. Yeah, Davey, I was kind of thinking the same thing, man. It feels like the birds are being caught a little more, even the non-shiny ones. It's funny you say that. I was thinking the same thing. Which, I mean, it's okay if so, because they still are tough to find and still pretty tough to catch. All things considered. Trash bag. Good for the Dusties. Okay, come on. Another lap through here. And we'll see. So when that raid pops, we have like 13 minutes left in the daily, right? There's 10 minutes left in that Cresselia egg. So I'll run out the rest of the daily, like doing laps at Bird Park, because why not? And then we'll do the Cresselia. And then when we go back to the pier, there should be another one there too. So we'll have two raids in the next like 15-ish minutes. Oh my God, dude, 4 days in a row. Why this guy? But either way, so sick. 4 days in a row. Shiny Snorunt. This is getting ridiculous now. But an absolute beauty on the beach again. Blue ball for a blue Pokemon. And we're on fire all of a sudden, man. Let's go. Dude, 4 days. That's so ridiculous. How do you get this guy that many days in a row? It's a full odd shiny. That one's terrible though, but like, dude, Snorunt has just been, that's insane. Literally 4 days in a row we got this guy. And also Ludicolo. Sir, hold on. I was gonna say, sir, that's not you. Snorunt loves you, he really does. And people always ask me if I'm gonna evolve them. I am not, because, dude, that shiny looks amazing. You can see the little evolution things there. Frostless looks okay. Glalie got the Doobie Brother eyes going on. But like, dude, the blue Snorunt, that takes the cake, hands down. Not evolving these. We're keeping them as is. He's a beautiful looking shiny. Floragato, what's up, Zyke? Shineco 2.0, says Dave. Dude, it's becoming like that. Also, how cool does he look off the Daily Incense with like the blue incense, the blue shiny? Also, got a wild bee drill just landed on my neck, dude. I looked over, so there was a bee on my neck. Yikes. All right, let's get back to birds. Back to basics, looking for the birds. And what an awesome day. If anyone's just tuning in right now, it's been two shinies, just caught this guy, but more importantly, shiny G-Bird number 6 has been acquired. And one day we're trying to get this guy on Easter, to have an Easter bird to cook for dinner, but we get him a day late. Druddigan? Shiny? Oh, okay, dude, that would have been crazy. We did get this guy last week. Daily Incense heating up, though. Getting another Druddy. I do love to see the Drud. Sir, excuse me. There we go. 1, 2. Okay, let's see if he's any good. Hope it wasn't Mega Beedrill. And, wow, okay, bad IVs. Dave says they're gonna walk my daily after midnight. Definitely, man. The birds are out. Also, we got a huge nose pass. A big old boy, which I don't think I have a double XL of that. We should try to, it ran, never mind. Oh, dude, shiny Machop. What is going on? The park is loaded. Dude, there's not even a lot of spawns here. And they're just all shiny, I guess. Like, dude, this park is broken. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles been caught. Wow. Okay. On the windiest segment of the park as well, too. And, he's almost good. But, man, that's insane. How many minutes apart was that? 5:02, that's at 5:04, so 2 minutes apart. And again, not even too many things that are popping up here or anything either. Like, that's what, there's 4 or 5 spawns we've seen in the entire park, and 2 of them are shiny. That is ridiculous. Duck says BT's cheating, dude. That's this park, man. Any OGs of the channel would know. Not even just for birds, just for stuff in general, just for shinies here. It's crazy lucky. So we pretty much just got a shiny Snorunt, a shiny Druddigon, or sorry, a regular Druddigon, and then a shiny Machop in the last 2 minutes. That is nuts. YouTuber luck, man, for real, yeah. Whatever, I don't care, I'll take it. Thank you, Niantic, or Scopely, or whoever's running the show. Josh has got the shiny G Zapdos, we did. Pokemon GO love BTs is like they do. We have some deals, they're making me look good. If you run your daily incense before midnight, no, it just, you'll still get a daily incense after. Bless me, oh my god. That was not good feeling. I had some like sand in my nose. But no, if you do your daily incense and it runs out like after midnight, you'll still get a daily for that day. As long as it was activated before. Thank you for the bless yous. Hard work pays off, says Doc. It really does. Just grinding a lot, getting some good luck on the side as well. All the mods of the bless yous, thank you. I think it's like pollen season ahead or something. It seems like it is. But there's another 9-ish minutes on the daily. And then there's that raid right there. So we'll run this out and then do that. Holy man. I gotta sneeze again. Zyke says, how are you, dude? Fantastic. You got a shiny bird today. How could it be anything but great? How's your day going? Duck says we need more shinies. Yeah. 2 in 2 minutes. We're slacking. This guy's I know, sir. My goodness, Eloise acting up. Extend the daily, it's cooking. How many candies do I have? I'm worried about the candies. That's the big thing. Our candy count is lower than it's ever been. We could. There's 2 raids coming up too. That's kind of gonna deter our spawns we get. 3 rare candies from the last raid. See the bird? Yeah. This guy right here. Birds, there we go. This guy was caught today. Davey says that's low. Yeah, man, we've been doing like 3-4 hours every day. And since they messed up the 5-star raid system again, I haven't really been recouping them properly in the last couple days. Snow Ranch, what about you? More XL candy than normal candy? Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, if we look, dude, I gotta get rid of these rare XLs. We almost have 900 rare XL candies. And they're great, don't get me wrong, I'm happy to have them, but that is too much. That is too much for your storage to have. Birdcat is crazy. It's a naming from way back. Also, one sec, before we continue, let me sort out this wire, one sec. All right, there we go. Hopefully that doesn't keep doing that now. Looks fine, I don't know. And the Florigato brothers are back here again. Get the shiny Cresselia, not yet. Only done a few raids though. Been doing the daily incense most of the day. Only done a couple of raids, so they've been tough to find. BT's rare XL is more than my whole storage. Yeah, they made them easier to get. Rare XL candy at one point was like one of the most tough items in the game to get. And it's been considerably easier the last little bit. That raid is popping in 2-ish minutes, which is nice. Speaking of raids. I did the Mega today. For Dur, nice. Yeah, Mega Mawile is good for catch candy. Not my favorite Mega as like a attacker, but... wait, you got a shiny bird? Yeah, I got the shiny bird today. 3 shinies in the day randomly, but that was the first one. We've been going off. Then a random Snorunt for the 4th day in a row, shiny Snorunt. And then the Machop, which is cool. An Adventuresing 10k egg, okay. Shiny Turtonator would be cool, I guess. Dratini, I guess the Esper. Let's see what we got. Esper, okay, it's not shiny though, so he's kind of dead to me in a sense. Yeah, he's not looking so hot. But we have 2 checks for the Pikachu. Number 1 is not a shiny, not a hundo. Zyke beat a member for a month, says, love you, BT, keep up the good work, man. Hey, thank you, Zyke. Let's get that W's for Zyke. And also the shiny, come on. Oh my god, dude, these quests are so horrendous. But thank you again, Zyke. Appreciate you, dude. Alright, let's get that in there. And the slug. We'll see if we can get like halfway through the park again on the daily. Actually, we can probably do one full lap. And then I'll come back and do that raid. Because we got the Druddigan through here before, right? And then the Snow Runt off the daily as well. So, yeah, we'll run that out. Like you guys are seeing, it's not even necessarily there's like a lot of spawns through here per se. It's actually the opposite. They're just quality what we're finding. What's up, Otto? Shiny Shadow Grimer today. That's awesome, Broccoli. That's amazing, man. I love Shiny Shadows so much. They're cool. But Duck, let's check for hundos too. Now that we're getting all this crazy luck, I was fully expecting to find a hundo in there, not gonna lie. But there is not a new one on the day. Not yet. There we go. It looks like Nightbot got the light goal. Look at K's up there. Nightbot taking it down. Probably in the bird celebration, I assume. And okay, Snow Run in the same spot. Give us a bird. Shiny Articuno right here. Come on. Articuno has been loving us. Make him shiny. Make him right here. Make him right now. And it's a Shuckle. All right. That's not blue. Nose pass. I still can't believe my second shiny nose pass ever encountered ran away from the Go Plus. It's a sad day, but it did happen. Psych says, gotta go. Have a good day, y'all. Thanks for popping in, man. Enjoy the rest of your day as well. All right, so we are gonna finish off this loop. We got another 3.5 minutes, and then we'll go beat up that Cresselia, making sure it doesn't do the egg glitch. But yeah, it looks like we're good. Rock Snake. Rock Snake is a no. Bonk, there we go. Man, what a good daily incense though, dude. So sick. I'm pumped. Like, hopefully we can get another a shiny Cresselia now. That would be the grand slam on the day. I did say my two main goals in the day, obviously get a shiny G-Bird and the Cresselia. One of those goals has been accomplished. Rock Snake is also crazy. That's what he is though, isn't he? He essentially is that. Also, look at our boy here. He's looking just so mean all the time, even though everyone's nice to him. Shuckle is not blue. We're gonna get a handful more spawns here, man. It's gonna rain. It's definitely gonna rain. It is getting to be kind of nasty here. Man, I hope I get an incubator box soon because I want to get rid of these 5s and hatch more of the 7s, but I don't really want to buy the incubators like one by one. We got the Druddigan here last time. Another 2.5-ish minutes to find. Well, it's a Sneasel. All right. Still, I guess, a rare spawn, but not a shiny. Duck says windy. Yeah, it's super windy here today. Like I said, it's probably gonna start raining at some point soon. Boat dock by any chance? It is. Yeah, it's a place where off of like the main harbor for big boats. Holy man, the wind here is crazy. Which shinies today? I'm glad you asked. You got this guy today. The other ones don't really matter because they are overshadowed by this thing. And oh my god, that's like a tornado here. Almost blowing my phone out of my hand. That's crazy. Pommy. Okay. Might get 3 more spawns in the daily incense before it's done. Let's make one of them a bird, please. Can you jump into the ocean for Magikarp? Depends. If he's a Shundo, then yeah. Be careful, I will. We're gonna do this raid, I think, and then get out of this park though, because I'm gonna get poured on some point. Like it's been spinning a little bit, but it's gonna get bad here soon. Britton says, you seriously got a shiny bird? We did. Shiny G-Bird number 6 of the, well, not of the day, but in the collection, that's what I meant to say. Holy man. Yeah, it's about to get nasty here, I can tell. Sounds rough, it is. Yeah, I'm trying to like cover my phone microphone, but I don't think it's working too well. So there's not much I can really do. Nose pass is not going to be the golden one. Yeah, looking like some horrendous conditions. Squovit, what about you? We bonked him on the head. Come on, 30 seconds left. We might get one more daily incense spawn, then we're going to pop into the Cresselia way over yonder. Which I'm kind of tempted to. I might just remote it so I can leave this park, because man, the sky is like black here. Like it's like crazy wind tornado and like black sky. So I might just remote that raid so we can dip out this way after. The wind knows he snagged a zappy toes. It does. It's punishing me for taking one of the birds out of the sky. You even though he's a walking bird, I guess. And Fuecoco is the buzzer beater. GG's to the Daily Incense. There's a Zard there. That's cool. Rest of the page are cool, but boom! These shiny Zapdos on the recap. That is sick. Such a cool moment, man. I'm so pumped about that. So sick. And also, dude, look at the shiny Snorunt in there. Just for good measure, right? You got the shiny G Zapdos and the Snorunt. Head for the truck, yeah. Yeah, I'll be okay. I mean, I'm not opposed to getting, like, wet or anything. It's just not going to be ideal. But on that note, if you guys want to pop into this raid, let me know. I'm going to remote, so I don't have to walk back there. I think it's worth the $2 or whatever to not get destroyed. It's a thunderstorm warning, says Kirby. Yeah. Richard says, been through hell for us. I mean, it's fun, though. It is fun doing these. It's some crazy weather, though, in the winter. Compared to this, it's pretty nuts. Dur, you want to pop in? Gotcha. Yeah, Adam, I gotcha, dude. There we go. We'll see. I might have to do 2 lobbies. Looks like these are pretty popular. I can pop out. Just let me know ASAP if you want to hop in so I can do a second lobby if needed. Alicia, yes. Did I scroll over? There we go. Okay, yeah, I'll set up another one, Alicia, okay? If anyone else missed this, let me know. And if you guys made it in this lobby, make sure you hit the ready just so I can set up lobby number 2. But all right, good luck. Good luck in the first one here, guys. And yeah, so Alicia missed it. It looks like if anyone else missed it, Haro missed it too. Okay, no worries. Yeah, I don't want to go into that one before it starts because if I do that, I'll have to walk all the way back. We got the 2 of us so far. Rachel says that bird looks so good. He's so nice. I'm so happy it finally happened. So sick. But okay, if you guys are in that first lobby, make sure you hit the ready so I can re-lobby this again. There we go. I think we're fine now. Sweet, let's go. Love the shiny Gary on the map. It's nice. Haro and Alicia, right? Stats are not good, surprisingly. It was a weather-boosted 2900, Rachel, and it's somehow a 0-star. So I think I literally got, like, the worst one you could get. But it's okay. I don't really care. It's just amazing to have. Let's do this. Get the Mega Gary in there. Shiny Galarians flee or guarantee catch. So they won't run away in theory. If you're speed capped, they'll run away. But they're not a guaranteed catch. You notice if you watch back me catching mine, it took about 15 balls. Still have a very tough catch rate. Haro says I actually got in the last one somehow. All right, no worries. Let me set out some other invites here to people that might want these. Again, I'm not too sure. Let's see. And of course, you guys can snipe these if you want. Sure, that's looking good. All right, I might have to do that 3-piece McNugget meal here. Push the limits a little bit. I think we can definitely do it with the 3 of us, but I'll leave it open in case anyone else pops in. At least it's shiny, says Rachel. Yeah, exactly. Tox says, so unfortunate I missed the shiny bird. I'll be making it into a video tonight. You can rewatch it. Should be coming out later tonight. What if you're speed capped? The bird will run away. So if you're speed capped, whatever spawn you throw out just randomly runs. So yeah, I don't recommend trying to catch these from the car. Let's put Ray in here. Make our lives a little bit easier. There we go. But all right, cool. Birds have a 0.2 or 0.2 catch rate. Yeah, they're tough to catch. Even the shiny ones, they're tough to catch. All right, we got reinforcements at the end. Nice. Garlic in there. Slime popping in. Let's go. Let's do it. And while we beat this, I'm going to start making my way out of here because, yeah, it's like, it literally is going to be a storm here shortly. It's a big open area near like the big body of water as well, so probably not going to be the most ideal to be caught here, I don't think. But cool, there's actually another one of these in the pier too. It was hatching in an hour when we walked by to do the first raid, so before we got the G-Bird and stuff, before we did that Cresselia before this. So that one should be popped right after if anyone else missed these, which is good because they're really tough to find. Dur says, Lobby 1 did it. Nice. You get anything good? Any recommendations for people living rural for events? I mean, it depends what event it is. Like the GMAX stuff, I just drove 2 hours to do that because even my community here couldn't really get them done. Or not as many as I wanted to do anyway. So I mean, you can travel, you can also try remote raiding. It depends what the event is, right? It's not a one-size-fits-all, but say it's a raid day, you can just remote raid them. That's gonna be your best bet. Monkey says, best Pokemon Go YouTuber. I mean, for vlogs and stuff, I like JT quite a bit. And then as far as what I do, obviously I don't watch my own streams or anything, but, you know, Tony does a great job as well. He's really good at what he does. All right, we're using our Gary on dark moves. And, yeah, so Jalen, you have to be a member to be added. Very tight on friends in the spot, so you can be added. You just have to be a member of the YouTube channel. That's the way to do it. Yeah, we're heading out here at the perfect time, man. There's like some tornado-y looking clouds over there. Do you like trainer tips? Yeah, I mean, I like that his videos are very like cinematic and travel focused. I could use them being a little bit more focused on Pokemon Go, if I'm being honest, because he doesn't really grind as much as I'd like him to. But yeah, like they're more travel vlogs, very entertaining. Just for me, I don't necessarily watch too much of it because, yeah, it's not very focused on the actual game as much.
Ready to go?
But all right, we're working our way through this. You can see with 5 people, it's taking a little while to go down. Mega Tyranitar the best. Yeah, Duck, yeah, for sure. Dark types, Ghost type, Bug type, gonna be your best counters, but I think T-Tar's probably your best. Oh my god, man, yeah, this is gonna be a crazy storm. It's like, obviously you guys, I'm sure, can hear the wind now, but when this actually fully hits, it's gonna be not pretty. Leo says so many people ask for the code. Yeah, it's because this raid is new, right? And they're kind of tough to find at the moment. Dark type's gonna be, yeah, I mean, they always give a coverage move, Dylan, right? So like, there's always a move that's gonna be a nuke. But here we go, drop a like in the stream for some shiny luck. Dude, we got a shiny G-Bird today. Even if we don't get the shiny here, I think that deserves a like on the stream for shiny G-Bird caught today, which is so sick. But here we go. Durst got the 13, 15, 15, nice. Not bad, man, 96er. But here we go, do we get the shiny? Come on. Come on. Not a shiny, all right. Fair enough. Fair enough. And it moved to the side. It's being a pain. Weirdly, the sun is peeking through now. Well, there's another one up here. I think it's on the pier. Like I said, I looked before we came here. There was like an hour on it then, but that was a long time ago. Weather boost is at 2041 for the hundo, I think. Yeah. So mine's okay. He's not the worst, not the best. But man, I'm still so excited about the day. Like, nothing can really go wrong today. Even if I don't see a shiny again, shiny G-Bird today is just the best ever. Tauros, that's not the Lime Bull. Florgato, perhaps? No, okay. Fair enough. Got the shiny for gear, nice. Slogma. Yeah, that one right there, nice, it's already popped. Okay, cool. I can probably pass trick that one as soon as we cross the bridge. Someone is still in this Sobble, dude. They were lobbying this up like an hour ago. Isn't that weird? Someone just flashing the bat signal. Sir Kenneth says, congratulations on the bird, dude. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hopefully you're having a good day, and thanks for the congrats on the birdie. Yours is better than mine. Here's better IVs. It's because the attack stat, Dur. So like, because yours is missing attack, it can be a lower CP but have a higher like IV percentage. The attack takes up more of the CP buildup. The attack is the most towards that. This guy's a no. Out of raid passes. No worries, Alicia. No worries. Bryce says, yep, yeah, there's one coming up I just showed. But I gotta walk there, so I'll be there in a few minutes. But we'll see, man. I wouldn't mind getting one of those today. Haven't had too many chances. We've done, I think, 5 raids for it, so not a whole ton. You're now waiting for the Kangaskhan. The raid day is going to be awesome. That's insane wind here. The raid day is going to be awesome. For the Kangaskhan, I don't have the shiny either, so I'm looking forward to it quite a bit. Oh, and there's the rain. There is the rain that makes it to the wind. Okay. That's a cold rain too, man. A few of the raindrops like are instantly soaking through my shirt. Just feels like cold rain against my chest right now. Oh man, that's not nice. But we're gonna go do the Cresselia up here. What about you? The quack duck is a no. Take cover, I can't really, man. There's not really anywhere to go. Kind of just an open, straight, narrow, actually, is that where the rock roof is? Is kind of where I'm parked. But we're gonna stop and do that raid because it's on the way, right? Run, BT, rush to the car. It's all right. I've accepted my fate. We got a bird, I don't really care. They can soak me all they want, but what they can't take is my bird. I think that's what a famous guy once said. Also, did my 2K hatch automatically? It is into a ducklet for Ducky. And 477 is kind of decent. Not bad. Got a Metagross for a wild spawn. Nice, that's sick. Speaking of wild spawns, where are mine at? If you're gonna soak me out here, whether you can at least give me spawns. I think that's the deal, right? What about you? Gonna be no? Yeah, I'll be fine. It's not like pouring or anything. It's like some odd drops coming through. Might take your internet though, hopefully not. Zapdos should bring you to the car. Yeah, he's got some big long legs on him. That's the least he can do. Can I get in from here? Is that wishful thinking? The sky is like straight black. The other side over there looks like it's sunny though, which is weird weather. Come on, let me in. Also, what is Cresselia supposed to be? Got an awfully weird hat on anyways, I don't know. I'll keep trying. The Zapdos is triggering the weather. Yeah, he's not happy he got caught. He was just doing his thing. He's out there eating some stuff. And then I throw him into a Pokeball and show him off to all my friends. He's not very happy about that. Snow runt again. Dude, the sky here is... What is going on with the weather? Dude, it hit me with like a bunch of raindrops. And now the sun just came out. And the sky is like... But look. It's sunny on that side. Okay, I was just getting rained on like before. Now it's fine. I don't know. Crazy looking sky though. It is beautiful. I mean, like I'm a little bit worried about what's about to hit, but it is gorgeous. Yin and yang, yeah. I mean, there's something. I'm kind of like right in the middle of where they both meet. Also, it looks kind of evil over there with like that big rusty old ship in the sky. And, like no leaves on the trees. Kind of strange looking. Also, I don't know what these are. I don't know. But yeah, looks kind of crazy here. You please show the chat all your beautiful birdies. Yeah. Look at all these birds. Got this guy today, which I'm so happy about. But the bird collection was already complete, but now it really is complete. All the birds have been caught by yours truly. I'm very excited about that. Let's check a few of these spawns, and then we'll pop into that raid. What about you? Reese says, how's she going? Dude, Reese. You want to see the worst thing we caught today, Reese? We absolutely hate him so much. Boom, finally happened. So I was just kidding about the whole we hate him thing. We absolutely love this guy, but it finally happened. He's our shortest boy. He's just a baby bird. I didn't realize he's the lightest and the shortest. But so nice, man. I'm so happy. All right, here we go. Let me check this spawn as well. Reese says, no way. Yeah, dude, I took a random route, and the birdie spawned in, and he was shiny. But all right, let's go. Make sure you guys are at live, by the way, because, yeah, Jacob, I just showed the birds, like 6 seconds ago-ish. But here we go. Send some invites out. There we go. 4:40 is the timestamp. Nice. Thank you, Kay, for that. That'll make my life easier when I go and try to inevitably make that into a video. That people are like, man, rest in peace to my ears. Also some sand blowing into my eyes here. This is a nice setting to do this. It's kind of a nice little spot here. I'm like guarded by the wind a little bit. That looks nice. It's like a little like cove den in here, except for like that medieval looking pipe thing there. But yeah, this is a nice spot to do the raid. The big rusty old ship up there. All right, Dura, gotcha. This one's full, actually. I'll have to get you in the next one. All right, if you guys are in this one, make sure you ready up. And I'll set up the next one. If anyone else missed this, let me know. Looks like Dur didn't get in. And obviously me. We'll need at least like 3 players, if at all possible. And I guess we'll catch this guy in the meantime. And the Mana as well. Alright, did you guys lobby yet? Alright, there we go. Nice. Yeah, feel free to snipe in, by the way. Like I said, if you did miss this, hold on, I'm looking for Dur, right? And there we go. Cool. That would be awesome to get this shiny now. He's the next one on our list. Girly said I can hop out of short. We should be okay. We'll see in a sec. I think we should be fine, though. Even with, like, 3 with Mega Ray and stuff, we should be okay, but we'll see how it goes. Rizzy says, hello, what's up, Riz? All right, we got Big hopping in. All right, cool. Got Queenie in there as well, Big and Dur. We got a nice lobby. A nice lobby forming up here. Yeah, this is some weird weather, man. The sky is just looking more and more black on that side. And the other side is like getting to be more and more bright and sunny. I don't know what's going on. If we get a shiny Cresselia, I don't think that's how that works. Brawl says I'm level 30 or level 23. I'm a tier 2 member, can help with raids. Yeah, so it doesn't matter what level you are. As long as you're a member, you can hop into raids. Hey, Reese with the Deuces, congrats on the birdie, dude. Thank you so much, Reese. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, dude. And yeah, I'm pumped on it. Holy, let's keep walking to get out of this wind, but I can't believe it finally happened. I literally went down to try to, like, take a shortcut to the bird park. We did a raid we weren't planning on doing, and then it turned out to be a shiny bird up that way, so it worked out amazing. But yeah, I'm gonna go try to hang out behind this building up here because, man, the wind coming off the water right now, I've had to like hold my hat on my head to make sure it doesn't fly into the water like 70 times. All right, sweet. Leo says, holy windy. Yeah, it's crazy windy here. There we go, behind this building's better. I tried to like wedge in here so we'd have some cover. Is Cresselia good for anything, says Brad? So yes and no, it's not a raid attacker. It's not gonna be like helping you beat raid bosses, but it is very good in both Great League and Ultra League. Unfortunately, because they come out of raids, you're not gonna be able to get one with the CP small enough for Great League. So you could get one for the Ultra League. The Ultra League is 2,500 CP and under, so good Battle League Pokemon, not so good for raids. Yeah, dog, I'm outside, so I can't change the weather. Trust me, if it's annoying for you at home, imagine what it's like for me with the wind in real life. But we are outside. So yeah, I can't just, if I could make it less windy and turn the switch off, then it would be off, but it's outside, so I can't turn off outside. But all right, we were mounting this guy down using the Hoopa with his 1,000 arms. What's the best raid beater Pokemon? I mean, generally speaking, like Rayquaza. I mean, it depends on typing though, right? They're all good against different stuff. But all right, we're mounting this thing down. We're getting there slowly but surely. I do want to check the spawn cluster here. I was going to keep moving so I can like get to the safety, but I want to check the spawns that are here after. But all right, here we go. Drop a like in the stream for some shiny luck. Let's see what we get here. Looking for a 2041. That's the weather boosted hundo. He is 2018, so this should be like middle of the pack ish. All right, there we go. We got some stuff and some things. But what do we got? Come on. And okay, it's not shiny. We got some friendship increase. Rayquaza is the only thing that can have 3 different typings. For catch candy boost, no. Kyogre and Groudon have that too. They're like the weather trio. So Groudon's going to be covering grass, fire, ground, and then Kyogre with water, electric, and bug. There we go. I need XL candies for this thing, so I wasn't going to sit through and catch all of these, but I don't have a ton of XLs from the last time it was out. Not that I'd really want to even power up a hundo anyways. We said before, it's not a raid attacking Mon per se. Actually, there's time on the counter. I'll just check these spawns. We'll pop back in. Haxing says smash the like. Definitely do that. It is free. It helps out quite a bit. Let's run some Palkia, because the pier is a great place to run Palkia. And I'll slowly work on catching that Cresselia as well. 2025, but no shiny yet for Richard. Not bad. That's not bad. Let's pop back in here. And now, as soon as I step out from behind that building, it is Wind City again. Didn't catch, man. Shockley. What about you? You're gonna tell your mom? Yeah, I definitely tell that guy's mom. It's weird that people come in and whine about the mods. Like, the mods are my friend. I'm not gonna side with you, so you can have a tantrum somewhere else, but not here. None of that. No crying and whining in the chat. You can have a tantrum somewhere else. This one's a no. There's been a lot of that today. I don't know why, but people ain't doing such a good job with raising the kids anymore, I guess. Uncalled for, yeah, I don't understand. They're like, can I be added in the mods? Like, yeah, you can. You just have to be a member. And they're like, well, I hate you now. I'm going to have a fit in public. Lots of kids who need spankings today. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Just some kids that have never been told no by their parents before or something. On the phone with their mom. Snow runs to no. All right, let's dump these lads out here. A lot of good spawns. A lot of good spawns around here, including a Magikarp. That is a no. The Golden Fish would have been awesome. Looking forward to that event Big Pikachu. Dude, that is amazing, actually, because Pikachu is in the showcases right now. So we'll keep that one gladly. Bad IVs, doesn't matter, though. I guess before it's out of range, let's try to catch this thing, I guess. I want to get the spawns up here. Do one more Cresselia raid? Yeah, if I find them, man, for sure. I'm always in to do every raid I see, as you know. It's just sometimes it's the luck of the draw with them spawning in. Sometimes they don't. All right, we caught this. Nice. Slugma. Dude, the spawn cluster here is fantastic. On the pier with Spatial Rend. This is like a dream. Let me catch these guys quick. Liliana says, hi, what's up? Good to see you again, LeJonk. It is not the pink piggy, but we still like him just the same. Also, I looked into it. Well, Garlic looked into it. I was taking credit for her looking into it. But this big ship right here, the big Eon right there, goes on the water for like these like day trips. And it goes to some other city around here. And I kind of want to see if they have Wi-Fi or any kind of decent network. Because I think that doing a stream running a Daily Incense on a big ship like that for like 4 hours would be sick. So I got to look into it and see if I could actually like stream on it. But I think that would be really cool if we could do that in the summertime. Have like a cruise ship Daily Incense. Big says, thanks for the Cresselia invites. Yet to find a shiny Snorunt or a Shuckle. Dude, Snorunt's been loving me. I got 4 days in a row now, but they are full odds. They're tough to find. Bonk, there we go. What about you? Is I know as well. There's a rock ruff right there, which I wouldn't mind doing. Yeah, let's do rock ruff quick. I guess we'll walk to it so I can get some spawns, but Durst says that would be fire, yeah. I mean, I'm assuming they probably have like Wi-Fi, and if they do, you can get spawns in water. I've got them on like small boats before. I actually got a Galarian Zapdos on a boat one time, so this is gonna be kind of cool. And it's a huge, like, it doesn't look that big perspective wise, but like it's a decent size ship, and I think it goes to like a city that's like maybe an hour-ish drive away from here. So I'm gonna look into it because it's like a full day excursion, right? I think it's like a 6-hour round trip or something, and it's like kind of expensive too. But if they have network, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna do a big long Daily Incense on that thing. That'd be really cool. Love the art on the ship. I said rock ruff. This guy right here. This guy right here. Get a shiny Zap. Yeah, dude, damn, we get the shiny Zapdos. Finally happened today. In a spot that I've never done the Daily Incense in, it spawned in a bird. Pineapps? Okay. So why do I have that? But we do. Wiggly King says, congrats on the shiny Zappy. Thank you so much. What happened to the Go Plus? Is it off? I didn't even notice. No, it's on. Go Plus is on. I got worried for a second, like I dropped it out of my my pocket or something. Got the Shockle as well. What about you? I want to check a few of these spawns before we pop in, because we do have time on that raid. And Shockle would be great to pick up a whole bunch of them here. Have to have one of these guys go shiny for us. What about you? And oh my goodness, man. This wind is crazy. Well, let's check for hundos again. I'm feeling lucky. Nah, no hundos, no nundos in the batch either. And the sun is fully out again, so I don't know what the weather's doing. It was black skies, now it's sunny and windy. I don't know. But let's pop in here. If you want to join Rockruff, let me know. It is just a 1-star raid, but kind of a rare shiny, so I'm always down to bring these down. Exactly an hour ago, says Davey, yeah. Thought you dropped it in the water? No, that would suck. That would not be cool if we dropped it in the water. All right, here we go. Davey says, Lil Ion boy. He's always in the raids. And let's use the Gary that is no longer a Mega Gary. Can't help it anymore. Don't have one of these. Yeah, jump in, Richard, then, if you want to hop in. Oh, I can send you one, too. Hey, what's up? Pretty good. We got a wild Nate. You looking for birds?
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw. I got one today.
How'd you get one?
I got the shiny Zapdos finally.
Oh, you completed them all.
Completed them all. It was actually at that, before Bird Park, you know, like there's like a complex on the left.
Yeah, the
apartment
building complex?
Yeah, it was like right there in that alley. Never been down there before. But I'll be going back again.
You just keep finding new spots every other day. I mean, hey, at least you got them. It's actually kind of rare, though, that you're able to get all 3 years. I guess you got two. You got duplicates of what, Moltres?
Yeah, yeah. Also, I meant to ask you, you've been on this boat before?
Yeah.
Does it have Wi-Fi?
I wouldn't, if you're trying to play, like, Go on it.
Yeah, I was going to see, it'd be cool to do a stream, like a daily incense on this thing, but...
I don't believe there's Wi-Fi on it. Like, you can use data and stuff, but you're just,
Yeah.
Honestly, like, you only can use incense on it, basically.
That's what I was going to do. Got some high Nates in the chat.
Yeah.
517. I think we want 543 for this dog, I'm pretty sure. How long is your daily incense?
I'm just doing half an hour.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. When I get off work, most days I'm just too lazy to push it.
Yeah.
So I just basically with half an hour, I basically make it to Bird Park and I'm gonna do like one loop.
All right, here we go. Blue dog, the Nate luck, and nah, it's not. It's all Nate's fault.
Yep, all my fault.
It's not shiny. Maybe it'll be the dusk for him though. Give it a quick catch.
Yeah, I hope they fix that anyway.
It is not. It's not a dusk for him. Okay. It's all Nate's fault again.
Yep.
Are you going that way?
Yeah.
All right. Good luck in your daily, man. All right, the wild Nate encounter. Again, it's his fault about the dog. It would have been shiny if it wasn't for him. You got the Florigado. He says there's not Wi-Fi on the ship. So it would have to run off data if I do a stream on that boat. Which, I mean, we could try it. I mean, worst case, it would just be if it lags out, it lags out. But nothing you could really do if you stream on a boat. How do you get the dusk for them? So in theory, they do come out of raids. It's like the only way to get Rockruff right now. But I don't actually know if it's turned on at the moment. Actually, I think Five said they got one, so it should be turned on. Got 3 landed out of a 12K. You're looking for the female on those, which are tough to get. I think it's a 1 in 10 hatch rate. A Slugmuzza, no. We got another Cresselia hatching in 18. What's the 1-star rate down there? Another Rockruff up there, so yeah, there's a few things coming up. 2 more Cresselias and the Rockruff in the meantime. But all right, let's go. Overhearing some wild stuff sometimes here, which I won't repeat most of. Pikachu's a no. Fuecoco. Playing Pokemon Magikarp Jump. Yeah, Magikarp is a jumper. He's flopping around. What about you? Shiny Sprigatito today, nice. It had the Calm Day and everything, but it's kind of rare. It's a full odds. So it's not really super rare, I guess. It's tough to get stats-wise, but... Hundo Badoo for Norway, nice. There were some people that were doing some, let's say, less than reputable things on the pier, and I heard one of them say, "Don't get near that guy, he's crazy," talking about me. So I mean, they did have some science experiment looking pipes in their hand, but to them, I'm the crazy one. The world is a wild place. We got the Shuckle. I'm gonna go do the Rock Ruff, then we'll do the Cresselia, then we'll do the other Cresselia after that. Gonna get the full family on calm days. Yeah, it's the best chance to get that. All right, you are a cyborg. Yeah, I just mean they're literally like participating in illegal acts with illegal substances, and not like the ones you'd think. I'm talking about like the serious ones, and they're like, that guy's crazy. It's insane. Like, it's just crazy to see that they think that, you know, they don't know what a phone is, I guess, but yeah. People got it nuts backward. Yeah, it's interesting. It was kind of funny to overhear that, because I'm thinking the same thing, right? But Kristen says at least they'll leave you alone. Yeah, I don't know. The pier is very problematic for that. There's always some insane stuff going on there, especially in the summer. You guys might remember Bird Lady from last year, the woman that was cawing at me because she was a little bit pickled, I think, if you know what I mean. Nose pass number 2 is a no. Side note, BT joining the community was the best choice I ever made. Oh, dude, that's awesome. Thank you so much, Richard. Glad to have you here too, man. Honestly, we have the best community. I'm not really sure how it all came to be, but it's all because of you guys, man. Holy, sand blowing into my eyes. That does not feel good. Okay, let's do Rock Ruff, Magmar, Cresselia, and then another Cresselia. That's the game plan. That's the lineup. Shiny Slugma this morning. Nice. I like the Sluggy. Shiny Latias, good to have as your buddy. I mean, your buddy Pokemon, unless you want to like increase CP, it's more or less just about which Pokemon you like the best. Just personal preference of what you think is cool, or you know what you like. I this guy's good IVs, but a lot of times I'll just have shinies that I like, just things that I think are cool. So it's not super important. The Shuckles, I know. And all right, let's pop in here. If you want to join another Rock Ruff, I think the plan's gonna be, yeah, I'll do this, the Magmar. I'll probably hop in the car for the next 2 raids after that, just because the wind is like, man, I can't even look up right now without getting sand in my eyes. All right, let's go. Also, too, I wouldn't mind having some water. I left my bag in my truck today, and I am parched. Had sand blowing in my eye this morning. Yeah, dude, Tyler, you know exactly. It's the worst feeling. I've had it a couple times. It's been like windy the last few weeks. If you do getting sand in your eyes, especially too, anything in your eyes is not good, but stuff like sand, you're kind of wondering like, you know, where it's been. All right, let's go. The One Piece McNugget meal. Jared says, hope you get the shiny kitty. I hope so too, man. Well, I mean, the Florgatos I got quite a few of. I haven't got the shiny Sprigatito this event yet, though. All right, let's walk back. Oh my God, yeah, we're definitely gonna hop into my my truck because the wind is getting out of control. A perk of being blind, glasses for protection. Yeah, I should almost wear those like little like safety glasses you wear in woodshop class while I'm walking out here. But here we go. Drop a like in the stream for some shiny luck. Oh, dude, that's a hundo, isn't it? Yo, that's a hundo. I'm pretty sure. 533 is it 533 or 534? I'm 99% sure this is a hundo, guys. This is a shundo check going in. I'm like 99% sure this is gonna be a shundo check. It's a 1 in 64 as well. Jace is good luck. Dude, go blue. This would be crazy. Oh, 543 says Davey. Ah, okay, never mind. Never mind, it's not. Could be blue though. Nah, it's not. That's fine. That's okay, I got carried away. 543, that makes more sense. I thought there was a 4 in there. Okay, we have reached my car. We're gonna hop in here, get out of the wind. Okay, audio change. 543, yeah. I'm a dummy. I was getting ahead of myself. But either way, still cool. I didn't check if it was a Dusky or not. But let's beat up Magmar. We are gonna need our Primal Groudon for this. Oh man, that's nice not having like sand blowing in my face. All right, let's do this, get him all primaled up nicely. What's up, Carrie? Welcome back. Some cool stuff maybe happened while you were gone, Carrie. I'll just say something kind of cool happened. You're getting ahead of a Zelf, says Reese. We were. I was excited for a sec, though. I was going to say, imagine a Shundo Rockruff. That might be like one of the best things ever. Not that it's like overly useful, but I think I would keep it as a Rockruff. Carrie says, what happened? I need to know. If I go to my recents and shiny, this guy right here was caught today at 440. I will be making a video about it later tonight, but this guy was caught. The last bird we needed for the collection. So I'm pretty excited, but here we go. Let me see if I can throw my chat phone up here in the meantime. Nice. Carrie says I missed it. I can't believe it, Carrie. It was a street that I've never been down either. I was trying to take a shortcut to the bird park. And I was like, oh, I guess we'll go down here. And Zapdos spawned in and it was shiny. So incredibly insane. Also, let's close the doors. Man, the wind is blowing my door off. Hopefully okay, we should be fine. I was going to say, I wasn't paying attention for a sec. Carrie says, so exciting. It's amazing. I'm so pumped about it. Garlic says, almost at the like goal. Smash the like button. Definitely do that. Drop a like. It is free. Radio going off. Carrie says, congrats, thank you so much. And this, kids, is why BT always says to explore when looking for birds. Yeah, I mean, like, dude, that's adding to the arsenal for sure. Even Nate said, like, when we just passed him, he's like, you're always finding all these bird spots. But, like, in theory, there's lots of bird spots out there. In this small city that I'm in, how many spots have we found? You know what I mean? Dozens. And the more spots you got, I mean, that's just an arsenal for the future to keep looking for them. You know those fishing charters that people go on? You like pay people to take you on a boat to catch fish? We got to start doing that with Galarian birds. Just have people going on Galarian bird charters. Come and see all the bird sighting spots. Do you have both new shiny Ultra Beasts? I do, Jared, yeah. I do. Caden says that was the 270th like. Hey, thank you, Caden. Let's see if we get a good one of these. I wouldn't mind having a good Magmortar. I do think that the Electabuzz goes down a little easier than this guy. This guy's got a little bit of bulk to him. Okay, get another P-Blades off before we faint. And it's running Scorching Sands, that's why. I was going to say, why does he seem like he's tougher than Electabuzz? But I think he is a little bit. If you find one, keep going back. I have two spots really close to each other, says Tyler. Yeah, exactly, man, yeah. As soon as you find the spots, I mean, that's half the battle. It's not always going to be a bird there, but you know where to look, and that's a good thing to have. When I first moved here, I was getting driven nuts because I was doing like, I think I did the first week I moved here was 14 hours of Daily Incense total, and I couldn't find a bird, and I was like, man, am I just out of luck? Like, what's going on here? But I kind of refined my spots and explored a bit more and eventually found some good bird spots, but yeah, you got to explore. Holy man, Scorching Sand's taking a big chunk out of Groudon. We're going to faint. We should be fine, though. I think he'll be subdued on the next heal. I feel like that's the theme of these streams lately is the Shadow Raids galore. Shiny Shadow Grimer today for Jacob. Nice. Dude, a lot of people are getting the Grimer. I think you're like the third or fourth person to get the Grimer today. Mankey will have a Calm Day Classic? Yeah, not for a while, though. We just had Mankey Calm Day, last year, I think? But okay, he is subdued. See if we can get the P-Blades off. One more will KO. And here we go. Can we please get a good IV on this? Dora the Explorer? Nah, Big Toe the Explorer. Exactly. Only they didn't make a Disney show about me. 1334. So I saw Kay posted the Shadow Hundos and stuff. I think the 1333 was the Hundo for the Electabuzz. So I don't know if this guy's good. This would be good if it was Electabuzz. But it's not. So let's give him a catch. Of course, can't be Shadow Shiny. Dude, Shadow Shiny Magmar would look sick. That's got to come out one of these days. Can you catch Drowsy right now? Off the Daily Incense a little bit. I see him from time to time. 1367. Okay, so this could be purifiable maybe then, right? Ooh, he's close. Decent, though. That's the best one of these I've got. I don't know if I'll power that up or anything. What would he evolve into? Yeah, I mean, he's cool to have. Either way, he's cool. Slugma's a no. We have Cresselia there and then one down the street. It's Pikachu up that way. Another Cresselia over there. Let me just have a look in the nearby. A couple of eggs coming in here. Let's see. What about down over here again? So we did this one. We did that one too. That egg's coming in at 613. Okay, so it looks like we have like 3 raids coming up. I hate how Campfire shows you the ones you've already completed, because we did that raid and this raid already. But we have that one coming in and the one next to Magmar there. And then one up there. So we got 3 raids coming up. And that one hatches in like 5 minutes. You know what I'm going to do? Because this goes away, I think, tomorrow. I might grind a game or two of Master League while we wait on this. Why not? Dog scared me. He came in and sneezed. Comes in the room and sneezes. The main says, what's up? How's the shiny hunting? It's been amazing. We got a shiny Galarian Zapdos today. Okay, right here, you're going to go into Zekrom. Dude, Zekrom's a blast from the past. People are using Zekrom in Master League still. I'm not sure on the counts, though. I have to be a little bit careful with this thing. I have no idea on the counts. Okay, it's going to win CMP over us. I don't know. We're going to non-shield this. Does it learn Outrage? What dragon move does it learn? Crunch. Dude, Zekrom is a crazy pick for Master League. Almost, yeah, man. You're going to find one soon, Dave. You keep grinding. You know where the birds are at. You clearly know the spots. Got to keep going. And the same thing. I think that Garlic's going to get one soon, too. She's seen so many birds. Never seen a shiny bird. Yeah, Kristen, that's crazy. You don't have a shiny bird yet either. I feel like you post that you get birds all the time. Maybe it just takes the first one and the floodgates are open. And we are going to swap and get some farm. So I'm assuming they threw the Sacred Fire here because that was about to be a KO. So we're going to let this go. If it's Brave Bird, we're in trouble. Earthquake? Dude, who's running a Ho-Oh with Earthquake? Also, why is this guy running... He's going to safe swap Dialga in against a fire type? This might be the most bizarre battle I've seen, man. This guy ran a Zekrom. He has an Earthquake Ho-Oh. And then he just safe swapped a Dialga into a fire type. This guy's crazy, man. This guy's wild. And for some reason, he's not even that far behind. Like, he could potentially... he won't win this game, but... I mean, what am I seeing right now? This is at a decently high elo. Okay, we gotta watch for the swap here. Should be fine. Time to get myself ready to do the walk. Good luck, Davey. I hope you get something good, man. Sport Bro says hi. What's up, Sport? Okay, down that goes. And will we make... Ooh. I don't know if we make the B-Bird here. Okay, nice. There we go. This should be a 1 game. That was very strange, though. I did not even know that Ho-Oh could run Earthquake. I'm, like, shocked about that. Doesn't KO. We're going to go for the peekaboo play here. I'm going to throw in Prim and then swap in Rhyperior right away. There we go. They're not going to like that catch. That was a filthy catch right there. Well, obviously we're not going to shield this because he's got almost no HP, and then we can just farm down easily. And we might have to shield one more. There we go. Beautiful. Girlie says, am I making you dinner? If you don't mind, that'd be cool. I can make it when I get home, though. But sick. A filthy catch right there. I think we have enough time for... That raid is at 6:03, so we got, like, another few minutes. Let's do one more battle. Caught an Articuno today for Inferno. Nice. You got it, dude, says Garlic. I appreciate it. All right. Facing off against Young Kid here. What does Young Kid have for us? Palkia? Okay, there's a certain way I like to play this. And it's the 1 shield catch onto Prim. And you'll see what I mean. I build up to the back-to-back breaking swipes. And we're going to shield here. They're going to throw the Aqua in 1 count right there. They didn't throw it. They're over-farming. Either way, we're going to play this the same way. You throw the back-to-back breaking swipes. Either gets us the KO or a shield. And if not, we're going to get the catch onto the Prim for the farm down. Okay. So here we go, back-to-back breaking swipes, which again, they're going to have to commit shields here or lose their Palkia. And if not, we'll still get the catch. There we go, back-to-back. We got the 1 shield. Ideally, if we can get both shields here, that'd be amazing. Shield number 2. Okay, they switched in time. Throwing in Necrozma, but they are down a shield. This is still looking pretty good for us. We're going to get the resisted Hydro Cannon off here. It's not going to KO or anything, and I'm not going to shield up Prim. We're going to let him go and get farm onto Ho-Oh, I think. All right, sweet. Hopefully they throw the Sunsteel. They'd be smarter to go for a Dark Pulse here, but a Sunsteel would be ideal because it'll be energy dry then. It's an Iron Head? Dude, people are running Iron Head on... And they're going to throw again? That's beautiful, man. That works out fantastic for us. All right, we're just going to get some farm under the Rhyperior. Should be able to get an easy farm down here. And in comes the Palkia. It's going to have energy on it too, which is annoying. Which is okay, though. We can just shield here. We're going to get one more Mud Slap, and then I think switch to Ho-Oh. Start getting some farm on the boy. Actually, no. We're going to go for the safe. I don't know. I kind of lost count on how much energy is on that Palkia. And we don't want to lose count. That should KO. And, oh, it's going to be the Kyurem. Okay, this is going to be tight. Do we get the Rock Wreck? No, we don't. Okay, I think this game might be a loss, guys. The Black Kyurem in the back. I should have went for the catch into the Ho-Oh, but I think we lose because Fusion Bolt's going to knock out. No, it doesn't. Oh, my goodness. Dude, Fusion Bolt does not knock out the bulk on Rhyperior, and that's a 1 game. Oh my god, 1 HP. That's a sick game right there. Let's go. A KO from the big toe. Beautiful. Love that. Okay, the Rage should be popping now, by the way. Should have a Cress. 1 minute. We got 1 minute left. We might as well grind one more. Feeling pretty good about those battles anyways. We'll do one more. I'm going to miss Master League, man. I feel like we should have done a stream just for PvP, but I didn't get the time to do it. The event's been too good. Dave said I'm out. Pookies will be back when I get my shiny bird. Okay, you better come back with the shiny bird. All right, who are we going in against here? A veteran battler. This is going to be a tough one. Rhyperior leading into the Palkia. So same thing. We're going to play this the exact same way. The double breakings and then the catch and swap onto Prim. Let's see. Are they going to throw an alignment? They don't. Okay. I kind of think that's a better play from them not throwing an alignment, by the way. They're getting an extra fast move in. Okay. So far, this is okay. We'll see if they want to lose their Palkia, if they want to commit some shields. I was really shocked the last person burnt both shields. Okay, they might do the same thing. And I think we can get one more Mud Slap in here before we swap. I think we made a mistake last time. So, swap. And, okay, nice. They're going to throw energy. Beautiful. This would be a big win, by the way. This is a veteran battler. They're at like 2,400 elo, so this is like a for real battler. Aquatail not going to shield that up. And they're going to bring in Duskmane? No, they're going to bring in Tapu Bulu. Okay, so we're going to lose our Prim pretty early here, but that's actually okay. I'll just bring in Ho-Oh. We can get a ton of farm. This game's looking okay unless they have like a Kyogre in the back. And people do, for some reason, love to pair... it's Necrozma. I'm guessing Duskmane. Let's see. No, it's Dawn Wings. Ew, this game just became a little bit uncomfortable. I don't know, guys. This Pokemon is a problem. We are going to commit a shield here. Because we need to get rid of this thing, and I'm fairly confident that we can deal with the Bulu in the back with our boy, the Ho-Oh. We're just going to throw the cheaper move. Hopefully this is a shield. We want this to be shielded here. This is going to be a close game, man. I don't know. No, they don't shield. Okay, we're going to go back-to-back. This thing has to go. And I think we're still in the driver's seat, because even though they do have a shield, Ho-Oh is a wall to Bulu, so... Star says, sorry, Nightbot. Okay, this should be okay. Yeah, we're going to get the farm down. I don't think there's any, even like 2 or 3 charge moves, I don't think there's any way they can win this. I'm trying to think what move they could possibly learn. But yeah, Nature's going to do nothing. Sick. There we go. Veteran battler rage quitting right there. Let's go. That was a sick win. And we'll do the raid now. All right, cool. And actually, you know what? We might as well claim this. Could be Cresselia in here too, but it's a Cubone. Definitely a good feeling. Veteran is very tough to make, by the way, so having one of them rage quit is an awesome feeling. But let's pop in. If you want to join, Tony sent me one too. You know what? Let's do this remote quick, and then I'll host my own one. Let's pop in this one quick. So I have one more remote on the day. And it's hammer time over here, too, it looks like. Everyone's got the hammers going. But the next one, right after this, I'll host that other one. Need a new light goal. Did we hit the light goal? All right, thank you guys for crushing the light goal, man. We'll get that up there. Take one after. Sounds good. So we got Haro and Dur so far. And again, yeah, this one's a remote. As soon as we beat this one, I just felt like we might as well take this one while we can because these have been kind of tough to find. Star says no fair. So it has to be emoji light goal emoji. So we always pin the first one, but it has to be the right format. So yeah, it's an emoji light goal emoji. The first one we see, we always pin. What's up, Eddie? Olivia still taking an invite? Okay. Surge, yep. Yeah, it'll be right after this. I'm literally like sitting on it right now. I was about to set up that one, but just because these have been tough to find, I'm going to pop in this and then we'll do that. There's actually, there's three Cresselias coming up. The one that we're on, and there's 2 that I'm going to drive to. G Kronk says, subscribe. Hey, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. All right. This thing is a tank, dude. Even with the 10 of us in here, he's taking a sweet time to go down. Just a typical a typical PvP Pokemon, right? Super, super bulky. Shiny Quaxly's lighter than its family. Yeah, I mean, Jared, I think it's the least cool of the shinies from Paldea. Brawl says, bye, guys. Thanks for popping in today, Brawls. Always awesome to see you in the chat. Thanks for being part of the stream today. Because, yeah, it's almost midnight for you. That's insane. How do you get Hoopa? So it came to a raid day, Bryce. We had Hoopa raid day like a month ago. So it doesn't really come to regular raid rotation. It's had 2 different raid days in the past. And you can't trade it. So it's kind of a tricky one to get. But okay, here we go. Drop a like in the stream for some shiny luck. Let's see what we get here. He's going to be... It's not weather boosted. And I think that's bad. I think 1563 is horrible, right? But there we go with some stuff with some things. But do we get a shiny? Come on. Come on. It's not looking shiny. It is not. All right, fair enough. At least we got some other chances around here. I just wanted to jump in because they've been tough to find. Got Hoopa from a quest a long time ago? Yeah, I was going to say, it's been out a couple of times, but it's randomly just, I don't know, they're sitting on it. Also, the shiny is not out in the game yet. The shiny, if you want to look up shiny Hoopa, looks fantastic. It's like a gold color, but it's not currently in the Pokemon universe, I don't think, yet. So hopefully by the next time it comes out, it'll be shiny available, because we had a full raid day for a Pokemon that couldn't be shiny, when typically that's the whole big deal, is that raid days are 1 in 10 odds. So I still had fun, got the hundo and everything. Still a cool Pokemon. But yeah. Kay says, back in 5, just got home. Sounds good. Most likely next month. Yeah, so Jerry, we're going to have in June, going to have the Jang Mo-O Calm Day. I can almost guarantee you that. So I think that'll be like the next pseudo Calm Day. Because usually whatever Pokemon debuts at Go Fest, the Dragon one, it gets a Calm Day the next June. It's always been like that. 2. Come on. Camlin says, hi again, welcome back. Hopefully this thing catches, man. I'm not really like... I know it's a bad IV, but I need the candies for it. And he's making us sweat. I actually have quite a few silver Pineapps as well. How do I catch a Ditto? Exclamation mark Ditto in the chat will drop all the Pokemon that can potentially be Ditto. If you catch those disguises, you can eventually get lucky and find a Ditto. So there they are right there. Lots of different Pokemon can be Ditto at the moment. And they're not common, keep that in mind. Like, it could take you a while to find them, but make sure you're always catching those Pokemon, and should be able to find one. Save them for Florigato, says Olivia. No worries. Dude, hopefully this thing gets caught, man. Come on. There we go. I was like, oh, what is happening here? All right, let's pop into this one now. You can just let me know if you want to jump on in. Some invites going out here. Surge wanted one. Dur wants one. I think. And Haro too, right? There we go. Somebody's max that I sent an invite to. I'm not sure who, so if the invite didn't come through, it might be because you've hit your max. And holy, that escalated quickly. That's a big old lobby already. Fuecoco like Sprigatito, I will grind. Yeah, I always recommend, like, the calm days, man, pretty much treat them like you're never going to need candy for that Pokemon again. Like, I always go crazy in the catching. Make sure you Mega Evolve a Pokemon of the same type. Wow, this one's full. Okay, if anyone missed this, let me know quick so I can re-lobby it again. But there's other ones coming up. Antonio says, my last remote. Hopefully you get the shiny, man. Good luck. Invite me one more time. It shouldn't be my max. If you didn't get the invite, then you are maxed. So I can't send an invite again because you've already been sent one. So if you don't see the invite here, it means you've been... Yeah, trainers reached their max, says right there. I didn't know that happens. I didn't know you could click on that and see. That's interesting. All right, Eddie. We'll see if we can get another lobby here. If you guys are in that, just make sure you ready up. And we'll try to hop in there again. And we'll look at this Poliwag as well. That's randomly not a shiny, but we'll give him a catch. All right, so if you missed the first lobby, let me know. Eddie, I gotcha. Also, apparently I'm full on Pokemon. Lots of things happening all at once. There we go. All right. Serge says, have a good day, BT. Keep up the hard work. Congratulations on the Zapdos. Hey, thank you so much, man. Thanks for popping in the stream today, and I really appreciate the kind words, dude. Okay, who else might want these? I'm not too sure. I guess it is a new raid, right? I'll just send some random invites. I'm sure some people want them. All right, cool. 3 of us in there. Say Rilo hopping in as well. As long as we get, like, what, the 3 of us should be fine. And let's Mega Evolve Rayquaza again. Wonder what the classic if the normal last Gen 9 starter. Not sure what you mean. What's the weakness? So you're going to want to use dark types. I mean, like, Mega Tyranitar is going to be your best counter, I think. But also, you know, Ghost will work decent. Bug will work pretty good too. Bug is a tough typing to recommend, though, because there's not a whole lot of really good bug types in the game. Oh, yeah, Adam, gotcha. There we go. Hack said I can re-lobby and help. It should be all good, man. We got the 4 of us, and it'll be 5 with Adam. Yeah, there we go. We're fine. But thank you, though. I appreciate it, Haku. Let's get it. He likes to go hopping in as well. After all, he does like to go. Sick. And then there's 2 of them down. One of them should be hatched already. The other one might be waiting on for a little bit, but... Grookey in August. I mean, I don't know if we'll see the Gen 8s this year. I don't know. Maybe. Got a team built, says Sean. Yeah, nice. Yeah, another way to do it too is always, if you just go to Google and search Cresselia best counters, PokeBattler is a site that I really like. It'll tell you like the top counters to use against stuff. And it's a good way to build the team because it not only shows you the best counters, but it tells you like what moves you want to run on them. So PokeBattler is a great site, man. For me, like a lot of these, I kind of know what I want to use already, but if you're ever wondering, definitely use PokeBattler. It's an amazing site. All right, the Hoopa in there on the other side. Hoopa's got some weird pantaloons on. Pokemon Go Hub for info. Yeah, exactly. That's a good site as well. Crush says, CP for the Hundo Cresselia are weather boosted ones. Yeah, there we go. I was going to say 2041 for weather boost. But I actually don't know the other one. 1633. I have to memorize that one. About to do a local raid with a new player to help him out. Nice, Sean. That's nice to do. And hopefully you guys get some matching shinies. Gavin says, what do I have to do to be in a raid with you? So just because I'm very limited on friends list spots, we do add members of the channel. So I send raid invites every day to the members of the channel, but that's the way to be added. And man, this Hoopa's getting a lot of use. I wish that it learned a better dark move than Dark Pulse. I wish it had like kind of like a nuke move, but Hoopa unfortunately is very limited on the moves. I think that Hoopa could be very good in the future with a move update. Because it does have a crazy high attack stat. And he does look sick. It is cool to use this. The Shadow Weavile in there. That's a cool Pokemon. I forgot all about Shadow Weavile. I don't know who was using that, but whoever's in there with that, shout out to you. Figured the Mega would help him. Yeah, that's fair enough. Got a decent one for Dur. Nice. Not bad. I haven't got anything too good from these yet, but again, I've done like less than 10 Cresselia raids. I don't expect too much just yet. Vibe says, BT, got a shiny Pika from the research. 15, 11, 11. Nice. Not bad, Vibes. That's pretty good. Both of them might have been from the wild, so they've been like really horrendous CP or IVs, but 15, 11, 11 is pretty good. It's your third Pika, and it's a female. Vibes, you have 3 already? That's awesome. Antonio says, thank you for the raid. No worries. He likes to go, says Weavile equals Mewile. There we go. I saw you in the raid. Dude, that's a sick counter, though. I forgot all about him. All right, here we go. Drop a like in the stream for some shiny luck. Let's see what we get here, because I don't think this one is too crazy good of a CP. Wait. Is it actually? Hold on. What's the... No, it's bad. It's really bad. Never mind. This one is very bad. 1965 is horrendous. But do we get a shiny? Come on. Come on. No shiny for us. Okay. Fair enough, kind of. We'll take him for the candies. Want the male for Vibes? Yeah. I mean, you could trade, though. If you have an extra female, you could find someone to trade that has the male. I know certain people prefer one over the other. For me, I always try to get both. Yeska says, hi, what's up? 2025 non-shiny, 14, 15, 14. Not bad, Reese. It's pretty good. Weird enough for this Pokemon, it's kind of like bittersweet because it's such a battle Pokemon that, like, you want PvP IVs, which is not really obtainable from raids. So, like, even if you get bad ones of these, you can mirror trade them and try to get, like, a low attack version to use for PvP. But, yeah, I mean, it's still cool to get the hundos and stuff. This guy's, wow, that's some whack-looking IVs right there. Also, Rug and Rolla. And I think I saw before... Let me just double check. Yeah, we do have a brand new research for the Dynamax raid day for Entei. Interesting. Okay, that's why all the water guys are around. And 6 minutes till that hatches as well. Which is fine. Let me check what this is in the meantime. The floor is a 1944. Buff Physique isn't for show. Okay, please be Machop. Shiny Shadow Machop would be sick. I mean, the Timber would be nice to have as a hundo too, but... Yeah, you know what? We'll do it quick. The Timber Hundo for the Shadow would be awesome. Reese says, oh yeah, bud, wasn't paying attention to the time. Gonna head to bed, ladies and gents. Hey, thanks for popping in today, man. Always appreciate having you here and everything you do on the mod side of things. Definitely get talking tomorrow, dude. Popped in and caught the Weavile comment. Legit love the Shadows. Thanks for the invite. Yeah, no worries, man. Dude, I forgot all about Weavile. He's actually very good. It's just in the Shadow form specifically. But yeah, I forgot all about Weavile. And thanks for popping in today, dude. Imagine Mega Dragonite coming to the new Pokemon game. There's leaks about that. That would be sick. And again, congrats on the shiny bird. Thank you, Reese. I appreciate it, man. I'm still pumped about that. Like, even if I don't see a shiny for, like, the rest of the week, which I'm not going to let happen. But if that were the case, I'd still be happy with that shiny. There we go. Some stuff and some things. Not sure what we're looking for the hundo on Shadow Timber. We'll just quick catch him and find out. 275. Don't think that's going to be terribly good. Yeah, it's not terribly good. But let's drive to the next raid. It starts in a few minutes, and it's like just down the street, so let's do that. There should be 2 more Cresselias coming up. Elite says good thumbnail. Garlic makes the thumbnails. So shout out to her. She's very talented. I'm glad to have her on my team. All right, let's go. Let's go find another one. My car's like, put on your seatbelt, son. But it's already on, so I don't know why it's yelling. There's 4 minutes on. I'm going to check the spawn cluster there, too. That's the middle of the pier where I did Palkia before. There should be a ton of stuff that way. We will see. Looks like there's a bunch of doggies here. It's like some kind of dog meeting going on. If only I was out walking right now. Slowpoke is a no. Snow Run. Ooh, there's a Magikarp there. We're going to miss him. No, we missed the Magikarp. Ah, it's fine. I could only do so much on the drive. Shuckle's a no. He probably wasn't shiny anyways. Leech says, do you remember me? I do, of course, yeah. Alright, we have arrived. We're going to get these spawns here quick, and we'll pop into that raid because we have a few minutes till it hatches. So why not? Alright, well, let's park here. Yeah, thanks. He likes to go. I appreciate it, man. Sorry, I was driving. I was trying to catch up on the chatitos now, but yeah, I can't believe it. Went to a brand new area that I don't usually do the daily incense in, or a brand new street, I guess, and there's a shiny bird. It happened to be the shiny bird that I needed, so I can't believe it. Shuckle's the goat. I want a blue one really bad. Karen with a 14. Oh my god, so got the shiny Cresselia. Thanks, BT, of 14, 11, 12. No worries. Thank you so much for the crazy dono, and awesome to see you in the raids. I hope you've been keeping well, Karen. And seriously, thank you so much. Get the W's in the chat for Karen. You guys all know Karen's a wonderful person, always helping the channel out leaps and bounds. But congrats on the shiny. I need to get that one soon. Hopefully one of these next coming raids, we'll see him. And actually, I'm curious to see. I wonder how many Cresselias I've done going back to like the last time it was out. Probably not too many. 31. Yeah, I mean that's enough, right? Because, yeah, when Cresselia came out last time, it was before, like, my hardcore grinding days. Easter says, got a shiny Galar Bird. Yeah, so, I'm happy to say, grabbed this guy. Weather boosted 2972, and it has to be, like, the worst one I could have found, because it's a 0-star for being that CP, which is, like, insane. But either way, we'll take him. I'm still happy to see it. Nose pass as well. And you know what? Okay, there's two. We're going that way after for the raid. Are all of the power spots Sobble right now? They must be. Hey, Seal with the 2 says, spend this on bird seeds to lure them. Hey, thank you so much, Seal. I appreciate that. Let's get the W's in the chat one more time. I appreciate it. Seal giving me the bird food money. And we'll definitely use that. Wild Shiny Bulbasaur for Haro. Nice. Dude, that's so random. That's cool, though. Haven't seen that for a while. Karen says, you're welcome. I'm doing okay. Hanging in there. Good to see you in the chat. And thank you again for the support. I appreciate it. Timestamp. At the time on the clock for me, like in the top left, I think it's at 4:40 is when I catch it. Pretty sure. Also, there's some people in a gym here. I never battle the gyms. We have like 50 seconds. Who's here? Do I know them? I do not know any of them, so we'll let them be. Let them stay for now. And the Quagsire as well. Which would have been so cool if this guy could have been shiny. I feel like they should have given Quagsire a costume and made him shiny available. Diglett and Wiggle will have a shared comm day. That'd be kind of cool. Would be a nightmare in a way, but it's a good looking shiny. And let's heal up the mons. You want to hop into Cresselia, let me know. We'll watch the egg hatch together. All the fans are already there. The fans can't wait. They're flying the flags. Imagine it hatches into not Cresselia. I would not be happy about that. The rarest spawn without birds. I don't know. That's a good question. Laser says, yo, it's me again. Got a lucky Hundo Alakazam. Oh, yeah, nice. I remember that from, I think from G-Max Day you told me that. Good for Cresselias? Yeah, no worries. I'll send some random ones out here if anyone else wants these in the meantime. There we go. Best way to get potions, from gyms. I mean, gyms and, like, obviously raid battles will give you them for rewards too, but generally speaking, I do get quite a few of them from spinning gyms. You can get them from random Pokestops too, and opening gifts and stuff, but I feel like the medicine side of things, revives and potions, are a lot better from gyms. All right, cool. We got Reese in here. We got Ben. Got Sir Kenneth. Karen again. And I think I sent one to Haro. There we go. Nice. And it's not recommending me use my Mega Rayquaza, which is, like, insane. It's weather boosted. It's still not even telling me to use that. Had one more to use up, says Reese. Nice. Hopefully get the shiny, man. Gerard's has got a Zapdos. Did you? Nice. The one you sent me was a 1970, says esports, and it ran. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. At least it was a bad IV, but yeah, hopefully he stays next time. Laser says, I gotta go. Thanks for popping in today, man. I do appreciate it. Wild shiny Charizard without dude, that's cool. Actually, speaking of that, that reminds me, we got a wild shiny Garchomp one time. It was earlier this year, actually, too. That might be one of the rarest spawns I found before. Me changing fits in the background, says Haku. T-Raw says, what's up? Not much, man. How you doing today? All right, let's go. See if we can get this guy. Stefan says, hello, BT. How are you, dude? Doing pretty good. Got a shiny Galar Zapdos today. The main chase of, like, the last however many months we got today. So I'm very, very excited about that. All right, let's beat up another one of these. I really can't get over how tanky they are. Like, I wonder what the defense stat is on this thing. I'd have to look it up, but it seems like one of the most tanky raid bosses out there. It could be the typing too, right? The psychic typing, I don't know why. It reminds me of, like, normal type Pokemon where they all seem to be very tanky. Level 28 right now. How can I get better in Pokemon Go? What should I be doing to grind? Catch everything you see, Viral. I mean, it's very simple, but at the level you're at now, 28, if you catch every Pokemon you see for a while, you're going to skyrocket. Like, you're going to level up very quick. So go to areas with lots of Pokestops and catch all the Pokemon you see. Very simple, but it works. I catch everything I see even to this day, and it's very useful. Stefan says, so happy for you. That's my last shiny bird to get too. Oh, really? Yeah, thanks, man. I can't believe it. Of all birds, like, obviously I'd take any shiny, but man, getting the bird that I've been hunting for months today, it feels like such an awesome accomplishment, man. I'm really happy. What's your level? I'm level 50. Made a new account in February. You're already at level 30, says Guron. Yeah, I mean, like, dude, if you're like an account that's under, I'm going to say level 35, you can really level up quick if you just grind, man. Like, just catch. Don't even do anything super fancy. Just catch stuff, man. Hit excellent throws if you can, but all right, here we go. Drop a like on the stream for some shiny luck. Let's see what we get here. It is a 2002. Okay. 2002. Not going to be very good, Cresselia. It was a decent year, though. The duo would be a close one, he likes to go. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't know if you could duo this thing, maybe. But here we go. Come on. He is not shiny again. Okay. Cresselia number 32 to date. Does not want to shine. All right, here we go. How'd you get so many fused Kirums? Yeah, like Kristen said, I did play the in-person event in LA. So I went to LA Unova Tour, and then I played Global Unova. So I pretty much played the Unova Tour twice. And we're talking, like, 12-hour days. Of all the days of the event. So that's how I got so many fused Kirums. Lots of raids, but lots of grinding as well. Easter says going to become a member soon. I mean, it's up to you. It pretty much is just for friends list, but obviously I do appreciate the support. Reese says no way. Last one and it's a shiny. Nice. Sick, man. There we go. It's awesome that you hopped in there. The one last one for the win. 2. Come on. Come on. Stay in your home, sir. That's the one. Gengar with the Shadow M2 army. Maybe Giratina, not sure. Yeah, I don't know, man. I really don't know. We could try it for science one day, but I mean, like, yeah, I don't know. Cresselia is just so tanky. I don't even know what I do with a Shundo, because I think The top CP is like, what, in the mid-3s or something? So it'd be a bittersweet one to max out. All right, he caught. He's okay. Again, you do want PvP IVs for those. So, I mean, you could trade those with a friend, try to reroll, get some lower attack IVs. William with the 2 says, yo, how's everyone doing this fine day? Pretty good, man. Thank you so much for the 2 bomb, by the way. I do appreciate it, and I'm doing good, man. Hopefully you're doing good as well. Cresselia's up there. It ends at... Oh, dang, that ends soon. Okay, let's go. I thought we were going to be waiting on that, man. I literally thought we were going to be waiting on Cresselia. Cresselia's waiting on us. Let's get going. Jared says, I mean, good hunting tips. I mean, depends what you're looking for, I guess. Be down to give it a go, the duo, yeah. I mean, I'll probably wait until the hype is wore off a little bit, just because, like, on day 1 of the raid boss being out, everyone wants invites and stuff, which is fair, but I am down to try it, too. One of these coming days, whenever we're struggling to get a lobby together, it's definitely I'm down to try that out for sure. Mana is a no. Mana number 2. Dude, I can't believe that. Cresselia, how did I get the time mixed up for that? I thought that one was going to be hatching in like 10 minutes, but we will make it there. Well, just not with much time to spare. Florgato is a no. And there's a Rockruff up there too, I think, which of course I will do. I'm going to kind of chill on the Mega Mawile Raids, unless anyone like specifically really wants those. Just because for me, I did the raid day, and I'm just not a huge fan of Mawile. Like, it's another one, a PvP Pokemon. It's not really a Mega that you want to use for too much. Catch Candy's okay, but what does she have? No, we don't want that. Eevee there. That's a no. It's got a... Interesting. Yeah, that's a low CP, Antonio, for... that's kind of what I figured, though. It's a PvP raid boss, so it does make sense, but that's crazy that's the max CP. How do you spin Pokemon? So it's the Go Plus. The Go Plus is a real device. I'm driving right now, but here's the settings for it. And you can see connected, it says at the top there. It's a Bluetooth device, and it can spin your Pokestops, or you can have it catch Pokemon as well. It's not so good at catching Pokemon, but as you can see, it's spinning my stops. That's all I really like it for while I'm driving, or if I'm, in stores or whatever. Snow runs, I know. All right, we're almost there. We made good time. I started motoring over this way. Pika's a no. And let's do the Rockruff first. Why not? It's a quick raid. If anyone wants Rockruff, let me know. And then, of course, right after that, we'll do the Cress again. I wonder if I can park in this business parking lot right here. Yeah, it looks like we can. I think so. Random nose pass chilling here. That's not shiny. Still can't believe that shiny ran from the Go Plus. I'm still kind of sad about that. But all right, let's pop in this one really quick. Got the 6-month Gary, says Boogs. Dude, that's awesome, man. Thanks for being a member for 6 months, man. That's a long time. Can the Pokemon Go Plus catch when your phone's off? No, the app has to be open, and it has to be connected. So, I mean, you can be in other apps, though. Like, you could have your phone, you could be, like, on Instagram or whatever, YouTube or something like that, and it can still be working in the background. But, yeah, the phone has to be on. But, okay, let's beat up a Rockruff, and then again, we'll have the Crest right after that. And I've done a couple of these today. Now we know we're looking for a 544, and hopefully a blue boy. All right. Man, the wind is really picking up. I can see, like, trees blowing over, like, sideways. That tree's, like, bending, almost touching the ground. Shadow Metagross in there doing some work. How do you know it was a shiny? Because, Hara, you can go to the journal. The journal will show you what it's encountered and if it was shiny or not. So I looked at the journal, which I don't recommend doing, and it said it was shiny. Also, dude, is that 542 I just saw? I'm pretty sure this is a 98, guys. Pretty sure this is a 98. 542. Come on, be blue. Come on. It's not, but 541. Okay. Either way, should be... I thought I saw 42. Doesn't really matter. Should be a 98. Depends on the stat build of this guy. We'll see if it could be the Dusk form. That would be awesome. But all right, he's been caught. And... yeah, the 15, 15, 14. Dude, why could you not be the shiny blue... oh, it was the Dusk, though, wasn't it? Dude, that's pretty sick. Okay. It was the Dusk form. That's awesome. Haro says, didn't know you could do that. Yeah, so if I go into my journal right here, you can see like what you've caught. So if the Go Plus is on, it'll show you if there's like a shiny icon beside it. All right. Let's pop into the Crest. If you want to join the Crest, if you're on the friends list, let me know. And Viper. All right. I got to heal up my Mons again one more time. Get these boys locked and loaded. Yeah, just let me know. If you want to pop in, you want an invite, or if you want to snipe it, that's the easiest way. But if you do need an invite, let me know. Pat says, do you play Pokemon Go? No. I've never given it a go, Pat. Nick says no. All right, sweet. We got Haku in here. We got Boogs as well. It's hammer time. Let's go. And I don't have the shiny yet, so we're on 32 raids. Obviously not 32 raids today. I'm talking 32 raids lifetime for Cresselia, but I don't have the shiny yet. We'll see if we can turn that around here. We got the Coder Rob hopping in here too. There we go. Cairo popping in as well. Looking like a nice lobby. Pat says, yes, I played. Lorenzo says, sup. Not much, dude. It's been an awesome day. The highlight of the day, if anyone missed it, this guy right here. Shiny Galarian Zapdos. After chasing this thing forever. This has been the main hunt, the main focus of every stream for a long time now. We finally got it. It's awesome. He likes to go says, today I pulled a shiny 98 Togedemaru. That's crazy, dude. That's a full odds, too. It's your first one? That's nuts. Yeah, because I'm like 99% sure the Togedemaru is full odds. And very random. But pretty cool. All right, here we go. Let's do it again. And I'll look around after just to make sure. Because I thought there might be another one in the area, but might have been one of the ones that we already did before. It's hard to tell with Campfire because, of course, Campfire does show the raids you've completed as, like, still there. So I'll have to look around again to make sure. Gerard says I have 53 shinies. Nice. All right, we just got dusted by that right away. The Moonblast is going to be hitting Salamence pretty hard, too. I love this guy. I never paid this one enough love, but this is a Shadow 98, a 15, 15, 14 Salamence. I should best buddy this thing. He just looks so cool. Haku says, oh god, it's Moonblast. Yeah, not very good for most of the counters you're bringing into here, unless you really went with, I guess, the bugs, but even then, not good. Sir Valor, what's up, man? Spun some Ultra Balls from that one. Nice. I've been noticing, like, lately, the drop rate for the Ultras from stops, it seems like it's up. I've been getting quite a few Ultra Balls from spins every day. Gaming says, hey, BT and Mods, what's up, man? Good to see you. Leo says, almost at the like goal. Definitely do what Leo says. Drop a like. It is free. It helps out quite a bit. All right. These raids definitely take a little while to do. That's the only downside is if you're in smaller groups and trying to beat these, 3, 4 players, unless you have really good counters, could be a tough go of things. But, I mean, we're usually pretty decent here on stream because obviously we got a lot of people hopping in, thankfully. But just a fair warning, if you're trying to beat these with small groups, could be a little bit tough. Enduro says, so many Ultras lately. Yeah, I noticed that too. I feel it's good though. I'm not complaining, but like, I feel like I get a lot of Ultra Balls from the spins. All right, we're almost there. Hey, Marissa says, hey, BT, stopping by to say hello. Been busy. How's the event going? Good to see you. And pretty awesome. We got, yeah, if you look at the shiny count, it finally happened. I can't believe it. It's been an awesome day. Also, 1990, speaking of awesome, this guy is the opposite of that. 1990 is horrendous. But okay, here we go. Some stuff, some things. Antonio says you'll need them for Go Fest. Yeah, dude, good to have those Ultras. Stack them up right now. But do we get the shiny? Come on. Come on. Yeah, we don't. Okay, fair enough. Marissa says a Zapdos. Yes, in a brand new spot, too. I was trying to take a shortcut to our bird park, and randomly a Zapdos there. One of the first Zapdos I've seen in ages, and it was shiny. I can't believe it. Peruki says, got another Zap. Jesus, BT, yeah, it's insane. It was horrible on the IVs, which is very surprising because it was a weather-boosted 2972, but it's our 6th shiny bird, and it was the last one I needed. So I did have the shiny Zapdos already, but that's the trade from Tony. I traded him an Articuno. So technically, I didn't catch one of these by myself until that one. So that finishes the bird set, makes it our bird number 15. But so awesome. Brooks says, got to watch the clip. Yeah, I'll definitely be making it into a video tonight for anyone that missed it. But so cool, man. Like, I'm still beside myself. Also, I don't think we can, but I wonder if I could pass trick that from here. I don't really want to do Mawile, but if I can connect it from here, then we will. Nah, we can. Okay, fair enough. What a haul today. Yeah, I don't think any hundos in the day, though. Yeah, no hundos in the day. But still, so weird enough as well. I got another shiny Snorunt today. That's 4 days in a row with shiny Snorunt. This is a full odd shiny. And for some reason, I've pulled this that many times. It's just been ridiculous. But he's a cool one. And then like right after that was Machop. These two were 2 minutes apart. And then this was beside some like retirement building. Some poor lady on her balcony was not happy. She was looking at me because I had a little bit of a freak out. I don't know if you guys have seen me catch birds before, but I'm a little bit loud and eccentric when I get birds. Let me see if there's anything else worth doing down this way. So in the city, we did that one. We done both those. What I'm saying about campfire. Ooh. Oh, there is another one. Okay. It's way back the way we came, but it's fine. We'll go for a drive. Why not? Yeah, that's exactly the Snorunt emoji. He looks identical to that. Random says, hello, what's up, dude? Zell says, you're my inspiration. I appreciate you, dude. You restarted your app right before the bird. Good call. Yeah, Jay. I mean, I had a feeling that something wonky was about to happen there. But so crazy. And the thing is, Davey pointed it out, but I almost missed it. I was like showing you guys in AR mode the river, like how nice the river is and stuff there. I'm like, oh, this is a nice walk. And I almost missed that there was a bird on the screen and it was shiny. So pretty insane. But all right, we're going for a drive again. There's another Cresselia, but unfortunately it's like in the downtown area. So it's like a 3-ish minute drive away. Trickster says, sup, what's up, man? Also, just for fun, we haven't done this for a while, but let's run the Go Plus on catch. You guys can get your guesses in now. Is it going to catch a shiny? Is it going to encounter a shiny? We'll check the journal after. We used to do this when we were driving in between raids, and we're doing that now. So I'm going to put the Go Plus on catch, let it do its thing. You got 2 perfect Genesects, nice. The bug. But man, yeah, it's been such an awesome day. I mean, I want the Cresselia pretty bad, but that's kind of back burner compared to birds. That bird, man, that made my entire week, made my entire month. If you got a Pawmont, yeah, I do. Can't be shiny yet. I'm kind of expecting that we're going to get that Calm Day this year because it does fit the recipe too. It's a 3-stage evolution. It came out last year as a regular Pokemon in the game. So I do think we'll see the Pawmi Calm Day like maybe this year. If not this year, then next year. But all right, if you're wondering, anyone that's new here, we are driving right now. My guy is not the fastest guy in the world or shenanigans or anything. We are driving because there's another raid that's up across the bridge. 98 Pawmon. Also, what's up, Queenie? Good to see you. How's your day been? Florgato on the beach would have been cool, but he's not meant to be. Imagine another Snorunt as well. But yeah, anyone asked about Mewtwo? I get asked about that all the time. There's no actual announcement on it yet, but you'll know. The second it does get announced, you'll know, because the entire world of Pokemon Go will be talking about it every day, including myself. So, I mean, all we can do is wait for now, but there's no inside information that anyone knows. And if anyone wants to pop into a raid for Cresselia, that'll be the next one up here. Just a few minute drive away. Any tips for level 31 started in 2021? Catch everything you see. I mean, it's very simple, but I'm being serious. At that level, if you catch everything you see, I always say this, you will level up so fast it's not even funny. I mean, it literally is like a crazy time to gain XP with all these events going on. But also when you're that low of level, the XP gains for levels are a lot shorter too. So definitely just catch everything, man. People always ask me as if I have this, like, you know, special hack or tip or whatever, and it's very simple, but it works. Catch everything you see. It's just a good practice to do in general, regardless of what level you are. Catch everything you see. You're gonna get dust and XP, maybe get random hundos along the way. It's a very underrated technique. But I figure we'd take this down, do some blind tapping on the Sobble on the way, and I will drop off a Raikou there. Haro says, I think I can do one more. Sounds good. I'll send you an invite when we get there. Will Gaiman says, yo, what's good? Not much. Driving to a raid right now. Unfortunately, they're kind of spread out, so we decided to drive. And also the weather today is not too great right now. But do we get a good one of these? He's going to be 6'10". It's been a long time, man. I don't remember what the hundo for Sobble is at all. But okay. I thought he was going to catch. Apparently he didn't. Game says, saw the reaction, the bird. Dude, that was insane. I still can't believe that happened today. You just never know. I feel like the days that I go out, like, determined to get a bird, you don't even see one. And then other days where you're like, you know, I'm just going to do my thing and hopefully, you know, hope for the best. Those are the times it catches you off guard and you're like, oh my God, you got a bird. Like, but, not very good at all. But it's fine. And we have to do some more max battles because it's part of the whole thing right now for this little research for the road to Entei or whatever. So we'll do this. Which bird? The Zapdos. So if anyone missed it, there will be a video coming out tonight in the shorts column of like the reaction and the bird and stuff. I always do videos like that just so anyone who had missed like the highlights of the stream can see what happened that day. So we'll be coming out later tonight if you missed it. All right, another Sobble. By the time we beat this guy, we should be at the Cress. Gotta go. Have a good day. Sounds good. Thanks for popping in today, man. I appreciate it. Hopefully see you on the next one. And we're pretty much right on top of the next raid, which is good. So this research, I do believe you have to beat, I think it's 3 max battles, collect particles, level up max moves, all the same stuff we had to do for the last one. And they're pretty much just trying to get you to get decent counters for Dynamax Entei on the weekend, which is nice. I mean, it's cool they do that. Gaming says, see you later. Sounds good. Thanks for popping in today, man. All right, we got some stuff and some things. Leave Raikou here as well. Get some candy gains is always nice. But he's going to be 608, so really bad. And I guess we should, I was going to say we don't even have to catch this guy, but we probably should, because I think that's part of the research as well. You caught a Galarian Moltres on a nice throw, 2250. Oh my God, nice, Queenie. That's awesome. That's amazing. I'm sorry if I missed that, if you said that earlier today, but when I was driving or something. That's insane. It's the day of the birds. The birds do be getting caught today. Just like this guy, he's been caught. It's possible to solo a Gigantamax raid? No. Unfortunately not. That one's got 15 attack. All right, Cresselia is right there. And let me just check this research quick. Yeah, collect particles, win max battles. All right, fair enough. And let's see what the Go Plus got up to. That scared me with the Shiny Gary. Go Plus pretty much just spun stops. But all right, if you want to jump in here, let me know. Also, did we hit the like goal? Hey, thank you guys for crushing the like goal, man. We get Joey's up there with the Miltanks. Queenie says I was in total shock. I bet. That's a big bird to catch, too. How hard's Entei going to be? It should be a little bit easier than Raikou, I think. It depends on the counters you use, right? If you're using good counters, Haro, looks like you're maxed out. But if you're using good counters, like the right typing and powered up and max level attack moves on it and stuff, it should be relatively easy. Keep in mind, Dynamax, you can only have 4 players. Gmax, you can have up to 40. So group size is a little bit less important for Dynamax, which is nice. Congrats on your catch. Thank you, Queenie. I appreciate it. But yeah, Haro, it says you're maxed, unfortunately. When I click that, it says you've reached your daily max. I don't know if that's a new feature, by the way, or not, but it's cool you can see who was maxed when you click on their name like that. All right, we got Cairo again. We got Queenie. We got Haku. I guess I should be a gracious host and send some other invititos out. Everyone's maxed, it looks like. Let's go. Who else might want these? I don't know. All right, looking good. 3 says, what's up? Not much, man. It's been an awesome day. Been a truly a great day. Got that 6-piece McNugget. Feature's been for a while, San Antonio. Weird. I guess I never really I never super check. I usually just send the invites and, move on. But it's cool you can check who exactly is maxed out. But all right, let's do it. Another one going in for the Crest. Hopefully this is the one that shines. And again, not to complain or anything. We've done to lifetime or to date like 33 raids with no shiny. This rotation, probably 8 or 9. So I'm not complaining. It's not like we've done like 70 or 80 and not gone it, but it would be nice to get this one early-ish into this. SN says, hey mate, what's your favorite Pokemon you have? Yeah, Gyarados. Like Kristen says, I love shiny Gyarados. Absolutely love the scary Gary. He's our boy. Did they fix the dodge in Dynamax battles? Not really. Here's the thing. When it first came out, it was kind of broken. Whereas, the dodging system was kind of whack. It feels more broken now than it was. So, I don't know if they did an update and it backfired, but the Dynamax feature they got to work on. I'm not one of these people that, complains about Pokemon GO and, they're doing a bad job with this or that. But for Dynamax and Gmax being such a big feature of theirs, where they're investing so much time into making these events, they could clean up the animations a little bit. I feel like they got to fix the dodging. They got to fix the swapping. The time to swap Pokemon is horrendous sometimes. And the animation for the attacks, a little bit whack. He loves Bronzor? No, he doesn't. Bronzor is not the guy. Jared says you can't trade shadows. Who said that you could? I don't think... I agree, but yeah. Just caught the best Pokemon in the game, says the man with flannel. What's that? What's the best Pokemon in the game? Someone using Blacephalon in here. Nice. I kind of debated maxing out my 98 shiny Blacephalon just for fun. Just because, he's kind of a great-looking shiny and a funny raid attacker, but I don't know if I can stomach the 500k dust right now. The plan is, again, once I reach 50 million dust, I'll start maxing things out and try to keep 50 million back, but I don't know if Blacephalon will be at the top of the list for maxing stuff out. Probably not. Got a Shadow Wobbuffet? Nice. Eric said did a Cresselia and got a shiny 96. Your uncle got a 98? Oh my god. That's awesome. Shiny Blacephalon's good, yeah. It's a quality shiny. I don't love the design of Blacephalon, but the shiny, top tier. All right, here we go. Drop a like in the stream for some shiny luck. Let's see if we can finally get this guy. He's gonna be 2030. That's pretty good. That's 11 off the hundo. Okay. No rare candies might be the rudest thing I've ever heard in my life. But shiny, come on, come on. No, he's not. Okay, well, it's the best IV I've got of this. Again, very weird looking for IVs on this guy because his only use is PvP, where ironically you want, bad IVs, but... yeah. Anyone else's Mon's harder to catch? It's because the starters right now, Queenie, the Peldan starters in Florigato and stuff are, super tough catch rates. So I think it's just the Pokemon they picked for this event are just like notoriously tough to catch. Any starters from any gen always suck to catch, but Floragato especially is tough. Okay, stay in your home. 1. No. Got both region lock shinies. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It was kind of cool in a way. Like, I know people don't like the region lock thing, but I guess it kind of makes one of them more rare for certain people. What they should have done is done 1 week of each and then swap, you know? Like, that would have been ideal for the whole world, but on 93%, okay. The 15 attack, 93%. That's not so bad. Not so bad. Let's collect our MP for the day. Thought it was just me. No, they're tough to catch. The starters are, yeah, they're rough. But on that note, guys, we are going to wrap up for the day. I do have a ton of things to get done before I go to bed later tonight. So on that note, we're going to wrap up. Thank you so much for being part of today's stream. We did get the shiny Galarian Zapdos today. The best case scenario that possibly could have happened. So thank you guys for being here. I will be live again tomorrow, so make sure you guys are subscribed so you know when I go live and all that stuff. But have a fantastic night, and I will see you guys on the next one.